presented by Hams Homemade Cookies, Ball U Academy. We in the house. We got a fun, jam-packed show for you today. Germ So True, Mo Schefter, Vic Jr. As you guys see, we also got M Drop the J because the fadeaway perfect, the historian Ham himself, and of course, we got Big Shot, best point guard in the world, Craig. So without further ado, man, I'm going to pass it off to the partner while we get the politics out the way. Mo Schefter, take it away, bro.
Yes, yes, yes. As always, we are tonight's entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. As Germ said, we got a great show planned for y'all. Most of it is going to be on no tempo, controlling everything at the line of scrimmage, and we're going to go from there. But the first 45 minutes are going to be compact. They're going to be organized, and we're going to get through all of it. Big Shot, Vic, MJJ, Germ, fellas, let's dive into the news real quick, and then we'll go from there. First thing on the agenda, the injury report. Everybody seems to be good to go, with the exception of the few guys who are on the IR for the Kansas City Chiefs. But everybody on both sides is ready to go. All tests are negative. Everybody's cleared. Nobody's on the COVID-19 list. Antoine Whitfield is ready to go. Antonio Brown is ready to go. Tyrann Matthews ready to go. Patrick Mahomes, you name them, they're all ready to go. Obviously, the Chiefs, the biggest thing is they're going to be without their two starting tackles. So that's going to be a key thing that we will continue to talk about leading up to kickoff, because it is something to truly keep an eye on. That is the first thing. Second thing, Andy Reid did indeed make the trip. He wasn't going to not make the trip, but for a moment there was some doubt, actually, whether Andy Reid was going to travel to Tampa and coach in this game. If you haven't heard, his son, also the linebackers coach, involved in a horrific accident. We don't really want to go into the details of it. We just praying for everybody involved and hope there was nothing extracurricular involved in this situation. That's all we will say on that matter. Now, a little bit off the Super Bowl, fellas, and we're going to open it up and go around the horn. It is picking up steam that Carson Wentz will indeed be traded from the Philadelphia Eagles, which, if it happens, and we might need the historian's input much sooner on this show. If it happens, that means that the number 1 and number 2 pick from the 2016 NFL draft, quarterbacks, would have been traded in the same offseason. I don't think that's ever happened before, but in a year that has been unprecedented, nothing surprises me anymore. It is being rumored that the Bears and the Colts are the two most likely suitors, only because the Eagles' asking price is too damn high, according to the Twitter streets. Fellas, let's open it up. Bears, Colts, are the Eagles' prices too high? Should they drop it? Should another suitor get in there and try to outbid the Bears or the Colts because they might need him more? Let's open it up. Germ So True, kick us off, brother. What's your thoughts on this whole thing?
Well, I was under the assumption that Carson would move before Deshaun. I think Deshaun's value after the season he had is astronomical. I think the value in general of Deshaun is a little different than it is for Carson. That's not saying that Carson's bad or he's not a good player. It's just saying that, hey, right now, we got to get it while the getting is good. Shouts out to my guy, Too Short. It is what it is when it comes down to this right now. Eagles asking price is astronomically too high. And I'm going to tell you why. Coming up with a quarterback who just struggled this season, who was benched for a rookie quarterback, who some people would say outplayed him. Don't go into the film, because if you didn't watch the film, it ain't no point to argue with me. He didn't outplay him. What happened is you just got a guy who Doug started calling more plays for him. He let him be him while he restricted Wentz in certain aspects. It is what it is. But with that being said, I'll just say this, and then we'll pass it to the next person. Take your 2 first-round picks, see if you can get a 3rd-round pick, and call it a day.
Yeah.
If you're going to sit up here and think you're going to request all this crazy stuff, you can't. Because the only thing you can say is that Carson Wentz was on a rookie contract when he made his team available for the Super Bowl, but he didn't actually compete in it.
Yeah.
So it's not like the Jared Goff situation where you can ask for a trade like that, considering we have Carson, who's never been past the 2nd round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Vic, I'm going to slide it to you.
I mean, you covered it pretty well. I would prefer to see Carson go to the Colts. I think that's a team that's much better set up for his situation, for what he needs right now at this stage of his career. It might feel like he's a young quarterback, that just got in, but he is 28 years old, going on 29. So, this is a time where he needs to be on a team that's set up nicely, especially with protection, some weapons, and a good defense. So the
Absolutely.
Bears, the Bears probably, you can argue, probably have a good defense as well, some weapons as well. But they'll need to shore up that protection for sure. So
Absolutely.
um, I I guess either way is good, because he needs to make his way out of Philly.
Well,
At the end of the day, unfortunately, that's what it was. We thought that they picked him over the coach, but clearly he's not happy there either with the whole situation.
I think look, when Deuce Staley, after 13 years, decided not chief, I'd rather be in Detroit. That's when you know there's
Yeah.
something terribly wrong with the culture inside the Eagles locker room. MJ talked about this a little bit pre-show as
Yeah.
a Bears alias or ally supporter. I'm not sure which one exactly we're gonna go with. I'm not gonna say fan.
Distant cousin.
There you go. What's your thoughts on all this? I mean, would you welcome him? Clearly, I'm sure you would, but would you feel
Yeah.
good about this? What's your thoughts on all this?
Well, as far as just the quarterback position, it's not like how it is in basketball, in which a guy can get on the floor and overcompensate for somebody not doing their job. In football, 11 people are on the field, all 11 have to do their job. And that's just what it is. The problem that I have with Carson Wentz, when I saw him struggle, he struggled because he didn't have enough time in the pocket from Philly. That he will have that same problem at the Bears.
Yeah.
So now we're going to be looking at him and thinking that he's the problem, when in actuality, the culture of the offensive system has been a problem since 1985.
I mean, again, we talked about this
The
pre-show
worst thing
with
that could have
Rex
happened is
Grossman
you
and
win.
Jay
The
Cutler.
worst thing that could happen is you win without a quarterback, because you really think that you could just keep winning without a quarterback.
Which is just not gonna happen. It's
Man,
just not
look.
very unlikely. Big Shot. I mean, you're the point guard, so you call 1, 2, whatever you want to run. Bears or somebody else. What you think?
I
Bears or
think
somebody else?
I think for the Bears, this is the last chance saloon. I think for Nagy and Pace, this is your last roll of the dice.
Mm-hmm.
So for them, they're not worried about futures and picks and all that. This is job security on the line. So I could see this happening. I'm just intrigued, though, at the fact that so many quarterbacks are moving this offseason. Like I cannot remember a time where this many starting quarterbacks move. Like it's pretty rare in the NFL that starting quarterbacks get to free agency. I mean, we'll see like the backup dudes like your Ryan Fitzpatrick's, the 1001 McNown brothers. We'll see them move back around teams. But seeing like real live starting quarterbacks moving, and especially the young ones moving, this is, to me, Mo, you talked about it. 2020, anything can happen. This NFL offseason, this quarterback moving is anything.
Look,
It's
blame Patrick
crazy.
Mahomes for that.
Yeah.
You got to blame Patrick Mahomes. This man is not even over 24 years old and has went to back-to-back Super Bowls.
Yeah.
There is no excuse or no learning curve, even though I still believe the average quarterback that's not named Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson should take 4 or 5 years for them to actually understand the system. You should give them that grace period. But these two dudes came in on something different. And because they came in on something different, now the price of the brick went up. As Marlon said,
See,
I'm gonna hold that thought there, John. Let me just get Jay Ham in on this.
Go
real
ahead.
quick.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We gotta get him in there. You good, Jay? 2 questions. One, any other team? Number 2 question. Anything like this that you can remember where you got number 1 quarterbacks just being traded?
No. And me and Vic talked about this last week. I told Vic, I'm a little concerned. And I mentioned this with y'all cats as well. Quarterback position going forward, it's like, the window is way smaller than what it would normally be. So that leash is not what it was.
Yeah.
And I'm worried about it from the development standpoint because the lack of development standpoint at the previous level is why we getting what we getting at this level.
Right.
And that's a concern.
Absolutely
Just in
is.
general. As far as any other teams, hey man, the Bears need ties, prayer, everything to come with it because they just need some cool quarterback play to get them back competitive. I would be cool with seeing them there if they can protect them, keep them standing up. As far as Indianapolis goes, they get down in the trenches like that in Indianapolis, so I can rock with that. Then of course they got the only white dude I know named Quentin, one of the best, arguably probably one of the best 5 football players in the game. Just depending upon who you ask.
Yeah.
But I'm a roll with what Vic said. I like, the Indianapolis connection. They might wake up Naptown a little bit with that one. So that sounds like a good move if it was to come. But Philly got nerve. Yeah, we want this, that, and the other. Yeah, he been to a Super Bowl. Yeah,
Price is way too high. You need to cut it.
Yeah.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of typical Philly, though.
Right.
I think that way.
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, don't count out Belichick. Yes, he's not worried about job security, but B, I know Bill does not want to go through another year of what he just went through last year. I know that's not going to happen. Germ, you heard MJ mention this, the Patrick Mahomes effect. Any merit? True.
You want to try to don't do this with me today. No, look. But look, honestly, all I'm saying is, see, it's not necessarily the Patrick Mahomes effect. It's the top 5 coach effect. Meaning the only guy who can change geographics and change the landscape is the guy who's done it. The guy who's playing in the first Super Bowl in team history, in NFL history, that is in the same. That's the only player that's like that right now. Now, Pat could be next up. Yeah. And Deshaun is right there with him. Them two dudes are filthy. Now, I want to say this. I'm going to shout out Vic's boy, Russ, too. Mentally, intellectually, Russ is right there when it comes down to it as well.
I agree.
Those 4 dudes are different. But Andy Reid is a top 5 coach in the National Football League.
Mm-hmm. And
I want to say this. When I say top 5, I'm not going to give them 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. But you just got 5 coaches that win regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, Pete, Mike, that's Mike Tomlin, Black Excellence, Pittsburgh Steelers. Make sure we shout him out. John Harbaugh, Lamar Jackson, look at that travesty. And Andy Reid, look at this. We're going to call it what it is.
Yeah.
Those are the top 5 coaches in football.
Hands down.
If you get one of those coaches, you got a chance. And that's what the problem is in the NFL. Right. Those 5 guys are playing chess, and the rest of these guys are playing checkers. And look at the coaching staff.
Bravo for that.
Oh, absolutely.
No, bravo, because most people, when they see the game, the way it's marketed, everybody's marketing the quarterback. Oh, this quarterback is great. This quarterback is great. They have no idea all of the little nuances that go into making sure that this quarterback can be the best version of themselves. And you mentioning coaching, I appreciate that.
Of course.
Me speaking what I said was based on the fact that I know that the general population don't think the way you think, John. And I'm glad you said it. So I'm glad you said it. But the general population is thinking Mahomes. And unfortunately, the other organizations are thinking like the general population. So they think it's not the coach's fault. We just need another Mahomes. And this dude ain't Mahomes, so we're going to go get one. And that's the problem. Why are y'all thinking people that's not getting paid like you?
Well, coaching talent is not where it needs to be. We've talked about it on previous shows. Mo, take it away. Look.
No, for sure. And Vic, I'm going to toss it to you after these last 2 comments by MJ and Germ. But what I'm going to say first, as far as what MJ said and as far as what Germ said, all 5 of those guys, Super Bowl champions. You know who's not? LaFleur, Shanahan, McVay, and all these guys who you were fascinated by because they can draw all these offensive plays. 4 of those guys, Harbaugh, Carroll, Tomlin, Bill, those are not offensive guys. The only one is Andy Reid, and Andy Reid has been surrounded by because of him, an excellent cast of coordinators. Steve Spagnuolo, John Harbaugh, you name them. You look at Andy Reid's tree, it is just a list of superstar coordinators. Vic, take it away. Your thoughts on all this?
I mean, one thing Andy Reid deserves credit for is how he evolved over the years. He's been coaching forever,
Yes.
so he had that original West Coast, and he was able to add to it some college spread, some vertical concepts to it. I mean, the
Air
Chiefs
raid.
Yes, the Chiefs are a perfect example of that because they do attack you. They do attack you short. I mean, a lot of those throws are short, but when they do need to take you deep, they have the quarterback to do it, but they have the offensive talent to do it. But the coach is perfect. He's almost perfect at calling the right plays at the right time, to go along with how he designs these concepts. I mean, these are things for us to break down in the off season, to have some film studies for everybody to see, because that's what we're here for, is the film.
No, absolutely. And I mean, it's everybody talks about the West Coast, the West Coast, the West Coast. The the purest West Coast, the true West Coast, the original West Coast, nobody runs it in the NFL anymore. Let's just be real. You know why? Who can fill in the blank here?
It's too
Because West
outdated.
Coasters all came from under center.
Boom, MJ. Everything is shotgun now. Nobody's under center. Ironically enough, and I mean this, the last truest form of the West Coast that I saw in this modern NFL was the 2018 AFC Championship game. When the Patriots beat the Chiefs, the Patriots ran various plays that are page 1 of Bill Walsh's West Coast playbook. Go back to the tape. We can show it later if we're going to be on doing a live behind the scenes director's cut of the scene. We could show that. But go ahead, Vic.
That's because you have a quarterback that can do it under center. And that's the key. I mean, a lot of these offenses can't go under center anymore, but because of the development, like Ham talked about from college, it's all shotgun now. And this quarterback can do his 3, 5, 7-step drops while scanning the field at the same time and making these plays. That's why we call him the greatest, because his game is all the way around. You know what I'm saying? He can do shotgun. He can do from behind center. So what that does is help your offense. You don't know if he's going to pass off of that. You don't know if he's going to hand off of that. You don't know if he's going to do play action off of that. So that's another thing. It's just, it's a old traditional way, but it's still good to keep it in your playbook to make it a threat for your offense.
Hey, don't forget pistol either. They came out with pistol. I'm waiting for hunting knife to come out.
Hey, no, well, again, that formation in itself is another one of those formations that they've evolved and they've adapted into taking away some of those steps on those drops. So when these quarterbacks and these younger quarterbacks, especially for these more vertical concept offenses, what you'll see that from that pistol, that the steps are supposed to be maybe 1.5 steps, because it's supposed to take away a couple of those steps for the 5-step drops, or it'll be 3 steps maybe for a 7-step drop. And that's what you get. But that's why it's the way it is. So when you see Lamar Jackson in the pistol, that's because that's more comforting to him, especially knowing that he's not a guy who's going to have the mechanics and the footwork to be able to step into and out of his throws, in and outside the pocket, those type of things. So we got to make sure we understand why the offenses have been evolving the way that they have been. It's not because the kid, listen, it's as old as time. Trapping ain't dead. Folks just scared. They just playing. They don't want no bread. That's the same thing with coaching when it comes down to the quarterback position. Quarterbacking ain't dead. These coordinators just scared.
Yeah.
They ain't trying. Everybody trying to be all creative and innovative and all this extra. Hey, bro, it don't matter. If you can't stop the trap play, my dude, you ain't gonna win no games. If you can't run the trap play, you're not gonna be able to win in January and into February. It's just that simple. We making this into this elaborate game, putting the wins on a pedestal like the great Win Elias, and we don't have to do that. We can just get right to it. I'm in my bag. It's different. I don't care. Big 9, little 9. It's going battle rap style. I don't care. Y'all got to do better. Coaching, y'all got to do better. This is a PSA. Nah. Hey. Goodbye. That's what I want to see for the rest of these coaches. I named the 5. Let's go.
Big Shot Jay, anything you want to add before we move on?
Let's go.
I'm
Let's
good.
go.
He
Let's
said, honestly, he said it for me because I was gonna go back to the development. I'm like, yo, it's really the PSA for the college coaches.
Yes, it is.
And the administration, the athletic departments, all of them, y'all just trying to win, man. Y'all not developing.
Yeah.
Of course not. It's like AAU.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going with
Right.
it.
MJ.
Basketball on our end.
Make them rap. Make them rap.
Gotta make them rap. And if you notice, a lot of these quarterbacks that actually turned into something, they were coming from programs. You're like, what is this program? Because they was running a pro style system and they actually was focused on development.
Right. Not
Which is
anymore.
the reason why y'all like Carson Wentz so much, who came from where? Delaware.
North Dakota State. I forgot myself.
Oh, it's something crazy. That's what I'm saying.
I almost said Idaho.
And it's not a traditional Division I program. That's another thing. It's a Division II program, and all they do is win. So again, it ain't hard to figure out something. But see, that's a problem for me. How is it that everybody else can figure it out, but the people who getting paid these bags to do it? This is why.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's a microwave generation. In order for me to be able to build, I have to destroy. In order for, do you really think Nick Saban is going to say, okay, fan base, this next year we're probably going to be 9-7, but I'm going to develop this quarterback into being the next Tom Brady. We're going to run this the right way. We're going to develop him. We're going to focus specifically on him because I want to look out for his best interest in the NFL. Do you really think he's going to do that?
Absolutely
no,
not.
What he's going to do is he's going to hope that Peyton Manning's son, he could just recruit him, and then he will run the offense that his son can handle.
See, here's the problem too with college. The problem too with college is that college programs are always fixated and focused on certain things. Each one is based on geography. So in the SEC, it's based on the trenches, which is why the SEC wins. If we look at it from that perspective of why a lot of these teams go and they end up losing, well, Ohio State, you was too slow back in the day. That's why y'all was out here running on land while these other folks was in sea and in air. And that's what happens. You were obsolete. You were no good anymore. It was no longer the Autobots. We got Decepticons out here that's flying and on land. So it's different. It's a this is different. Y'all need to stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. Sit on the Carson Wentz front. Great conversation. Let's talk about another quarterback, a quarterback who, unlike Carson Wentz, is transitioning out of the league. Drew Brees today agreed to a restructure or a price reduce, something with his contract that made it give him a $22 million pay cut, which reduced his cap hit to only $12.5 million, which obviously means this is you talk about microwave, MJ. This is the preheat stage of Drew Brees' retirement, probably coming up within the next couple of weeks. As we talked about, the longer it went without an announcement, the more likely he was going to be announcing his retirement. And after a few weeks, even with that 2-week little stretch, he didn't announce his retirement. You just knew, or he didn't announce he was coming back, rather. You just knew it was coming. Go ahead, Jay.
You ain't got to preheat it. Go ahead, put that in the air fryer. Go home, man. That's all we need. You know.
I'll say this if I'm Drew Brees, and I say this for any NFL player. I don't care if I'm retiring. I don't care what's good for the organization. I want all of my money.
I agree with you on that.
All of it. Every last dollar.
I agree with you on that.
You being negative 135 million don't have nothing to do with me.
Nope.
I'll tell you what though, Big Shot, he can't do that because after that whole Black Lives Matter, what he said to it, his rep is shot.
Hey, let me tell you
something. Well, this ain't gonna help because nobody cares. You just look stupid.
Let me tell you something, MJ. My reputation ain't in that contract.
I agree. I agree.
Give me all of it.
That's true.
All of it. Every last dollar.
And I'm gonna tell you like this. This is a lesson in grown mandom. This is a lesson in grown mandom and grown womandom. If you grown, You don't got to answer to nobody.
Yeah.
If you know who you are, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
So he don't have to backpedal and do all this.
I
Like
am,
he don't have to.
all them hits I took for these years,
Yup.
all the surgeries, all the hours in that film room, blood, sweat, and tears, and you want a discount on my retirement fund? Oh,
Hell
no.
I need my seventh player.
Playing through broken ribs and everything. No. Collapsed lung, and I'm trying to be out there in 2 weeks.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
But he is leaving. He is retiring. For the Saints, around the horn, rapid fire style. Yes and no. If no, who? Do the Saints have Drew Brees' replacement in their building already? Vic?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Vic, we're going to go Vic, Big Shot, Germ, J, MJ.
I don't know if Jameis is still under contract.
He is.
Okay, well, Jameis it is.
Big Shot.
That's simple for me.
Yeah.
If you're a Saints fan, unfortunately, yes. And his name is Mormon Tebow.
Uh-oh.
No, because Jameis is not under contract. He only signed a 1-year deal.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
It's only 1 year, $1 million.
Well, hypothetically, though, he's still on the contract till March 14th.
Hypothetically. I'm signing.
Not even hypothetically. He actually is on the contract still till March 14th. So go ahead, Vic.
I'm signing Jameis. I'm signing Jameis. If any other, I don't know, maybe you get into the trading block and see what you can do, but they can't afford anybody else right now.
They can't afford the team they got.
Right.
Listen, y'all. And every time I come on this show, I gotta preach the same thing to John. You're worried about what the world should be and not worried about what the world is. The world is Taysom Hill and the Saints. The world should be James Winston,
MJ.
but the world is Taysom Hill. So no, we know they're giving the keys to that dude until he fails admirably for the next 3 years, because he's going to get at least 3 years. They're going to lose and lose bad.
Yeah. Jay?
Man, Germ summed it. They ain't got no bread. I'm with Vic. Do what you got to do to sign Jameis. But outside of that, it's like I'm really concerned about the quarterback position in this league going forward. I'm going back to the previous topic, but he's back in this full circle again. It's like, what do y'all really have to look forward to? Like, honestly, don't give me this team BS. If I believe in Taysom, because I don't. But then that's just me. I'm not the film guy like that. But
I don't either.
But my film guys that are my cohorts don't believe it.
Here's my question.
Go ahead.
Here's my question. When the New Orleans Saints played Tampa Bay for their last game of the season, and they called that trick play, did they call it for Taysom Hill?
They did not.
They didn't, did they? Who did they call that for, Mo?
They called it for Crab Legs Winston.
Oh, okay. And what did Crab Legs Winston do when they called that play?
Threw a dot.
Nice and easy.
How many yards?
What was it, like 56?
It was like 50 air yards too.
It was farther than any ball Taysom Hill has ever thrown.
And it's farther than
what did Drew Brees do that game?
It was further than 5 of Drew Brees' longest completions combined. Okay.
And of course, we know that Jameis throws the most catchable football in the history of catchable football.
Yes, because somebody gonna catch it.
Here's my
gonna catch it.
He's the all-time quarterback. Like I say in the Sandline, he's the greatest all-time quarterback in NFL history. All time.
Here's my sign me up for New Orleans. I could go with y'all for the football because y'all basketball team look pretty damn good. So I control y'all for football. Here's my sign me up. My sign me up is Jameis Winston gets re-signed, is the second quarterback, and has the highest rating in the NFL without the game minimum because y'all keep having them throw trick plays, and he has a 158.3. and throws a dime every time he's in a trick play, while Taysom Hill rushes for 980 yards, throws for 2,500 yards with 14 touchdowns and 18 interceptions. Sign me up for it. And Jameis Winston is going to have 6 touchdowns and no interceptions on 6 or 7 for throwing. Sign me up.
And 95% of their offense is going to be screen, slants, and goes.
and the GOAT is gonna be James. Sign me up.
I mean, look, I think if you're the Saints, you're tight on the cap. Your guys are getting older.
Tight.
Damn tight. They are. I don't even know what the word is.
Them folks are strapped for cash.
Yeah,
Them folks, they need to start selling liability assets.
They need a stimulus. They need a PPP
quick
loan.
Are we 100% sure that the cap won't go up?
Well,
Vic, if it goes up, they still 77 million in the hole. What do you mean?
I understand. I'm talking for everybody else. I ain't worried about them no more. Oh, they need GameStop.
They need GameStop.
Yeah.
No, they need a GoFundMe.
Well, I guess Drew Brees is playing Robin Hood with that pay cut.
Or they need to pawn Taysom Hill.
Yeah. You gotta do something with him.
That's only 16.
He's probably gonna be the starting quarterback, y'all. Let's
He's gonna start. Believe that.
Yeah.
You gotta do me like that.
For the touchdowns of the game.
Real quick, shout out Richie Will. He's over here on the Facebook live. He said Dogecoin. They're gonna need some Dogecoin too.
Definitely.
Dogecoin.
Hey, I'll drop some stock game from y'all, man. Y'all sleep on the graph, man. The graph went up like 60 cent on the low. While everybody's buying Dogecoin, the graph has went up crazy. I cashed out and actually bought some whiskey, gin and rum, man. But I put some more back so I can make some more money.
Look out for a stock group. We're gonna make some more stock groups in the future.
The investment group coming. But hey man, shouts out to Tyrell over on YouTube. He says, I hear Rodgers wants to redo his contracts and stick it to the Packers if it wasn't mentioned. What is he gonna stick to him? That he thinks he's the baddest man in the galaxy? What is he gonna stick to him? That he can't win a game in the late January? What is he gonna stick to him?
What does that mean? Redo? Like he wants to take more money?
Apparently,
he asked for a raise, bro.
Oh, he wants to ask for a raise.
There's no guarantee they give it to him.
First of all, we got a quarterback that's scheduled the next 2 years to make $39, almost $40 million. So with that being said, I want you to know that this slaw ass dude will not and shan't not ever conquer another.
But he's the MVP.
Well, he's he is.
MVP. He deserves a raise because he's an MVP.
Well, no, but he is.
Stop it, Vic. I know what you're doing.
Anyways, we're gonna leave it there.
He's so conniving.
I don't know if you got the bites available or not, but we're gonna toss it over to you. If you're in the comment section, this is your chance. We are gonna be competing as well amongst ourselves and anybody in the comment section, and we will be giving away prizes. You can get something from any one of our merchants, whether it's Ball U, Ham's Homemade Cookies, the Views from the 2022 store, whatever it is, we got all kind of merchandise available to you. So make sure you are playing along. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the scene presents to you J Ham. I gotta come up with a nickname for you, but go ahead, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Ham Burglar.
I'm not, but that's too small for Ham.
Yeah, we're gonna think of something. We
got Pat Sayham, man. Ham Martin.
Okay. Where we want to start? We want to have a little Super Bowl fun here. Okay, let's see. I got
Is this multiple choice?
Say what now?
Is this multiple choice? It's okay if it's not.
I may have a few in there. Let's see.
How about no?
No, everything is like, hey, let me just say this off top. Don't be a dumbass. Use your Google.
Richie already said he gonna use Google. He said, I'm Googling this shit.
You tell me.
This iPad, man. I'm gonna have to go away from the screen. See,
it's wise.
If you are in,
so look, dumbass, right here. Y'all don't be me.
If you are in the comment section, I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
We got you.
Weird things happen. If you are in the comment section, you are free to participate. We are gonna keep track. Don't worry about it. We might give some extra points depending on a few things. If there is an extra point, double bonus type of thing involved, I will shout it out before the answer is given. Go ahead, Jay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I got my pen, my paper, everything.
We'll start off with a soft one. What player has the most total points scored in a single Super Bowl game?
James White.
Oh,
That's all.
But what you doing?
Okay, well, are we going
Is
to the
that for the-
comments, or we gonna flow with the comments, or just the
Yeah.
first right answer we
Get
blurt out?
the comments the first crack at. Get the customers the first.
Yeah.
Most points scored. Sheesh.
Somebody
Y'all
mute
let
those
me,
mic, man.
y'all let me know when y'all see the answers that's coming through. But
Do Tom Brady count? How about no? No.
well, Mo got the answer. It's James White.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Bro,
I'm sorry. I'm
It's an
sorry.
He hardy in this game, man.
I'm
Let
gonna
these
shut up
people-
for the rest of the
let
game.
these
Of
people
course,
rap.
Of course, he's going to know that answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm gonna just shut up for the rest of it because I think I
No.
know some of these.
What's the number?
20
Oh, what's the number of total points?
No,
Yeah.
14.
or 18. Is it 14?
No,
No.
I'm gonna go 26.
that's where you guys are wrong.
Oh, I thought it was
Okay.
14.
I mean, you can go back and count from the box score.
25 or 23?
No, not that
It
high.
got to be in sixes, right?
Not that
Six.
high.
I say 20.
There you go, right there. Big shot with the
3
win.
touchdowns and a 2 points.
And a 2-point conversion. That's right. That's
Two
right.
point- He had two. He had two.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
He had,
That's that
he had,
Vancouver kicking in, man. I ain't that bright.
We
We
gotta
got
clip
two
that.
on basketball,
Hey,
no,
Big,
sir.
hey,
I'm
Big Shot,
gonna
do
go
the
home.
shimmy one more time. Do the shimmy. Hit the shimmy one more time.
Walker. We out there.
he had the 2 TD runs though, and a TD reception, and he had a 2-point conversion.
Man, James White was getting loose. Boy.
He was
Yeah.
getting busy that day.
Yo.
Shout again. I said it in the last show. Shout out to the Patriots and Tom Brady for tossing that ball to win that game to the running back. Toss to the right for the game winner.
Well, that only happened because Martellus Bennett dropped a touchdown pass that Brady threw before him.
That's
They was trying to end it.
While we're on the subject of 12
Oh, boy.
and the 9 Super Bowl appearances, how many first quarter touchdowns has he thrown?
Oh, I can't. I know this one.
Ooh.
I'm gonna shut up. I know this one.
I'm passing on that one.
No, I know this
I
one.
love these, man. This is Jay
That's-
got the best
Hey,
question.
man, look,
man.
like I said, I already said I'm the dumbass, so I get all of these wrong and feel no way about it.
Come on, man. How many people?
Come on, y'all. Think about it. Think about it.
I
Think
got
about
two
it.
people on Facebook. We got
I'm going
9.
7.
Let's get some comments. Let's go. What you say, MJ?
I'm gonna go 7. Lucky 7. I'm playing casino now at this point.
Out of the 10.
Out of 10.
I'm going
Right
Instead of
I
the
guess.
9.
Out of
Out of
9.
9.
I'm going under because he's kind of been a notoriously slow starter in these Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Like he ain't really came out really lit it up. I'm gonna go 5.
Kellen got 0. Leon
Huh?
said 11.
Huh.
Leon
0.
said 11.
Raphael says 0.
Rafael 0.
I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what the answer is, and I ain't gonna say nothing else, man.
What
Answer
is it?
6.
You know it?
Answer 6.
I ain't mad if I'm one off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I know what the answer is.
So
but
I
somebody
see the
who watched-
close. We have our first closest guess. I would think. Yeah.
Well, actually, the answers have been named in the comments.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
their answer is already on the comments?
Go ahead and
Let's
give it away,
see.
Jay. Who got the right answer?
The answer, and I'm thinking that somebody saw the 6 p.m. Eastern edition of Sports Center yesterday, but I just so happened to be doing some other things. I saw an interesting stat that said that he had 0 first quarter touchdowns through
Oh,
9.
Okay. All right,
Nah.
Kellen.
Okay.
0. Because if you remember the Panthers game, the second one, it wasn't until damn near
Right-
6 minutes
right
left to
before
go
the
in the
half.
second quarter, right?
Yeah.
That they finally scored.
Tom
Mhm.
Brady's like the Floyd Mayweather of quarterbacks.
The
He just gives
first
up the first 3,
He let you
4
think you win. He let you
bonus
think you win.
trivia. bonus trivia. And Jay, if this is one of your questions, I apologize.
Oh no, go for it.
What Super Bowl was the first Super Bowl they scored in the first quarter? Scored. Period.
Like
Mm.
a touchdown or points, period.
Points.
Oh, it's just points?
Pretty sure I
Was,
have.
was it 18-1?
Ellen said he was watching Sports Center.
No,
I'm
I'm pretty sure this is the right
I'm
answer.
gonna go versus Philadelphia.
Which
I hate
time?
that. I hate I didn't get this question.
Which time, MJ?
What you say?
Which time? 04 or 18?
Oh no, 04. 04.
If my memory serves me correct, it's 18 when they scored the field goal. I think those were the first points they ever scored in the Brady Belichick era in the first quarter. Somebody could verify that for me,
I'm verifying it right now.
but I'm pretty sure.
They need to not score then because
Wait,
they lost that. They need to not score the
So
ball.
they giving away the first quarter every year?
Apparently,
There he is.
You just give away the first quarter?
That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
Floyd
they-
Mayweather does that in the first round every.
That's
why do I know
the,
that last name, Carvalho?
They gave up 17 points to the Chiefs in the first quarter of the last game they played each other this season, and they scored 0 in that first half. So can't do that tomorrow.
Don't do
Well,
don't do that. Don't.
No.
and their first, they didn't score first against Philly, but they did put up 3.
That was the first time
You
they
said
scored in the
this
first
score.
quarter, right?
That was, I think
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Hey, that can't happen in this game. Shout out to Vic. Shout out to Tanya.
I mean,
That
he
can't
with Tampa Bay now, so the rules are different. It ain't Belichick rules now. He's with
Where
Tampa
everybody knows that Belichick is notorious for playing the Super Bowl close to the vest, as they would say.
But my man Kango Bruce gonna be out there with a cigar.
Bay. In Rame. That's what
Flea
he gonna be.
Flicker, first play of the game.
Now we finna get funky.
Let's go, Jay.
Hey,
All right, hold on.
the first
So-
touchdown of his life.
We go to the referee side of it.
Oh my goodness.
This referee was the head referee of 4 Super Bowls, and he
Yeah.
also has a son who is a longtime notable NBA referee. Name this father-son referee duo.
Wow.
All
Got
I know
him.
is Ed Hercules. So
Got him. Got
Not
him.
in Hercules, no.
NFL NBA ref duo.
Y'all been
that's
on
the-
y'all.
hey, that's
Y'all,
good hustle
y'all
on
been
a-
on y'all. If y'all been on y'all Steve Sable, y'all know.
NBA,
man.
NFL.
Yo, so hold on. So real quick, is how many right questions that they answer?
It's 2 questions.
Only been 2 questions so far.
It was actually just one question. The father-son
Oh.
duo. One
You're
of these
asking how many?
referees-
How
One
many
of
do they
these
have to get right?
To what?
You got to get both of them right.
No, I'm saying how many do the comments got to get right to win a shirt or whatever?
Whenever Jay's over, we'll count them up and we'll go from
Yeah,
there.
we'll-
Because he got
we'll
a specific
compare.
set of questions.
I
I'm
don't know.
doing like
on that one.
I'm doing like
tapping
10. So
I'm
we go.
tapping out on. I'm tapping out on that one.
I'm doing 10 questions, Vic, so we can keep the tally within the comments. They can't lie on it.
Ham, I'm a hooper. I
Or
ain't
lie
never
to
cared
us,
about no
rather.
ref.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
a
tapping
hooper.
out.
I
I'm
ain't never
tapping
knew
out.
about no ref. I never knew their name. I never cared about
Bow, bow, bow. And y'all know the ref, the
Yeah,
NBA ref at least anyway. Y'all know the ref. This is when you leave me with. This is when you leave me with, with my devices.
How
I
did
get
you
the
come up
creative-
with this one? Is what I want to know.
Bro, he
That-
comes up, yo, this is
As I told you in the pre-show, obscure facts make the best trivia.
This is world book, man.
Ham gonna ask the question: what 70s quarterback fucked a porn star before the game?
I had that one, but I couldn't figure out
What?
which way.
I was joking.
Thank
Hey.
you, Ty. Is anybody gonna answer this one?
yo, I think
No.
people are
We're gonna come back to that one, Germ. Hold
Cool.
on. I mean, Jay, hold on one in
My
the
people
vault.
go Google. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, go Google in the
that.
meantime.
I feel like Howard Schwab over here right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Hold
I
on.
was able to
Hold
get
on.
one. Okay.
repeat the question. Wait, somebody answer, but repeat the question one more time, just in case somebody jumped in.
This referee was the head referee in 4 Super Bowls, and he also has a son who was a longtime NBA referee. Named his father-son referee duo.
We got Tyrell.
So if
with
his
his
son
answer.
is a long-term referee, this dude must be 80 years old,
I know.
running the field.
They got a little dynasty in their family. Little rap
80 and 50.
With stripes. The zebras. That's a great
You
question.
Need
see
some
Ty
fitted-
Love's answer, Jay?
I see those. That's fun as hell too. He wrong, but he funny.
What
All right,
was
but
it?
Not
All right,
Sterator. I
Chuck.
know it's not Sterator. Is it Sterator?
no, it's not
It's
stereo.
not Sterator.
I come
but he
back
wants-
to that one though.
Yeah.
We'll stick on referees, but I'll throw you an easy one. First African American referee to referee a Super Bowl
I know
game.
this one. It's an easy one.
I told
That's
you, I
easy.
don't know referee names. I don't know referee names.
It's an easy one. Come on, y'all.
Oh, that's
Ask
easy. I
Tom
got
Brady.
you.
He know
All
all
right.
that.
Hey,
you.
bonus points if you name the game.
Hold on. Let me make sure I got it.
I whipped at the bonus on if you name the game. That's
Oh,
for
Bonus
sure.
points if you
name-
name the game.
The name just left me. Oh my goodness.
I guess the game, or I'll try to.
Go ahead, MJ.
I'll try to. We're gonna go New England versus Atlanta.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's actually a damn shame that it took that long to happen, but
It feels very recent though. It feels like it happened. Pretty
Was
recent.
it St. Louis? Was it Los Angeles, New England?
Ty got an answer.
Which
I thought
Super
we-
Bowl? Because there's a theme, right,
Wait a
Jay?
minute. Please
Well,
don't tell me it was Kansas
I
City.
I see an answer on the YouTube side.
It was Kansas City, San Francisco. That
No,
was
no,
last
no.
year.
No.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Tyrell followed directions and used his Google, or he's
Thank you, Tyrell.
he's an almanac, or
Yeah.
either that or he's an almanac. Ty, you want to go for the bonus?
Said Patriots Giants.
Did he?
Ty with the bucket and the bonus.
And the one. Why isn't it? Oh, okay. Now it's popping up. And one for Ty.
What
Whoa,
was it?
whoa,
What's the name?
Which one though, Ty?
Oh,
Which-
yeah.
which matchup?
There's two of those games, boy.
Well, you-
Was it Patriots Giants 1 or Patriots Giants 2?
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna say 2. I think it was still racist in 1.
What you
Yeah,
say,
I
Ty?
almost-
We waiting on you, Ty. 102. 102.
I almost let Ty get the hoop and the horn, but we got to review the horn part.
Ty, if you can comment before the horn, we throw in half a dozen cookies automatically, right, Jay?
For the horn, before the horn, you say?
Yeah, before the horn.
Too late.
I love it. Just when you think you have the answers, we changed the questions.
Gotta be quicker than that. Hey, he just missed it. He just missed it.
Damn.
No, he
That's-
started. He
just
started.
missed it. He
I
just
just
missed
wanted to mess with him on the horn thing, but if
But
But
he
that's
got-
not the right year either.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
breaking news here.
What's the answer?
Breaking news
Okay.
here.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. I got
Oh,
breaking
no, I
news
want-
after.
I want the breaking news.
Okay, we interrupt your program to bring you these breaking news.
Absolutely.
The Saints are facing the biggest discipline yet after the NFL discovered more COVID protocol violations, including surveillance video of an interaction that may have contributed to running back Alvin Kamara's positive test in December. More details to come.
The game that he went off for like 15 touchdowns?
Yes.
Oh, that's easy. He busted one.
Oh boy.
Sean
Anyway.
Payton.
Now remember the picture came out of him in the club
Yup.
with the three Kardashian clones right before the game.
Oh yeah, he busted one. Maybe 2.
Hey man, hey James, get out of New Orleans, brother.
Yeah,
Get out of New
immediately.
Orleans.
Immediately.
Get out. Just get out. Because it's too
Immediately.
it's
Yeah,
they ain't dead.
just
Just
cancel
go.
the season. Cancel the season.
Just get
And
him out.
now back to your regularly scheduled program.
We got an answer here by Leon Williams on the other question, referee question, and that looks good. I don't know, because I heard of those two names.
Well, first things first. I'm gonna wait to actually. I just want to. I'm gonna wait up to comment on the Saints. I get back to the fun stuff because I don't even have the proper sound bites for them right now. I was gonna cuss them out. Anyhow, back to this Super Bowl fun. Prior to this season, there were 6 times the Super Bowl's host city team has reached the playoffs. Name those 6 times. Name those teams.
The whole
There was
city
6 times where
The team that hosted the Super Bowl
went to the playoffs.
I
that
gotta
they
write these
made the
down.
playoffs.
I know a couple.
Tampa Bay. Can't miss that one. That's the first one.
Is that
Tampa Bay
is
2020.
that allowed, Jay?
Not include this year. Not include
Okay.
this year.
Ah, boo.
Shout out to Victor Mino. He's saying screw Brady on both the Facebook and YouTube platform. Thanks for covering both, brother.
Shout out
Appreciate
to
you.
Big.
That takes.
I'm
That
okay.
takes
I'm gonna say
The
I'ma
man,
say, 'cause
the
they
man
had
of
some
a
good-
thousand, the man of 1,000 Facebook pages. He's the Dean Malenko of Facebook pages.
I
I'ma
got
say,
3.
I'm gonna say because they had some good teams. Was Minneapolis one of them?
Minneapolis is among those.
That's
Which
about-
man you talking about? Which Minneapolis? Which Minneapolis?
A couple years ago.
Give me the
18.
year.
They ain't had a Super Bowl in a minute.
18. The year that Philly beat him 38-7.
Yeah, that was in Minnesota.
That's not 18. Y'all won at 18, Chef.
Well,
The
it
17
was
season.
technically
17.
17
Yeah,
January
that's-
2018.
That's how I got them listed.
My
by
bad.
the
You're right.
actual
You're right.
Season as opposed to
No, you're
when the
right.
Super Bowl
You're
took
right.
place. But I'm really just messing with you.
Oh,
You're right. Technically it is 17. I just meant
I'm-
January 2018.
I'm going to play the geography card and just say Miami because why would you want to have a Super Bowl in
Go
the winter?
north. Go north, MJ. Go north. Go north.
Okay.
Not
So who-
Miami.
How many we got thus far? We got
Give me a
we got
second.
the 17 Vikings.
We got Minnesota. I
Jacksonville.
got 2 I can name. I got
One-
3 I can name.
one of them years of Tony Romo,
Yup.
Dallas had it.
Yup.
Actually, the year that Dallas had it, Dallas was 6-10, I think.
They didn't make it that year?
No, because Romo broke his collarbone that year.
Okay,
I
so
remember
you got
that.
3.
That was-
On Monday Night Football against the Giants. Michael
So-
Bolden hit him. I remember.
Minnesota,
Jacksonville.
Cardinals, and Jacksonville. Those are the 3 I got.
Jacksonville didn't make the playoffs that year.
Hold on, Paul. Pause real quick before we lose this comment from Leon Williams. Do you want to see if he answered that first referee question? And then now Tyrell got 4 teams he's got listed here so far. 5 teams.
Good guess, Leah, but nah.
Wow. Damn.
Curveball.
Oh, let me verify that one, but that's nah. But I am gonna verify it just to make sure. But that ain't who I had.
Minnesota.
So Tyrell got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams that he's answered. I don't know if they're right.
San Francisco.
All right.
Okay,
San Francisco
Ty,
won
what
that,
Ty
Jay?
got? I
What's
need
that?
the year. I need the years too, Ty. I need the years.
Oh, you need the years too?
Was
Yeah,
it
we need the years
okay?
too,
Let me
baby.
take another shot at it. Was it the Giants in 20? Was that been the 2014-15 when it was in New York?
That
No, they
was
were slow.
2013,
They were-
2014.
They were slow that year.
Yeah, they were slow that year. So were the
Slow.
Jets. So was Buffalo.
Trying to think non-obvious. Trying to get some.
Nope. Colts were awful that year, Dion. Colts were like 1-15 or something.
Yeah.
I think I got y'all on this one, and this one is actually like
KG
Googleable.
said J Ham got these AP football questions.
That's right, baby.
I love it.
Okay, repeat the question one time, please.
You're gonna earn these cookies.
Prior to this season, there were 6 times the Super Bowl city's host team has reached the playoffs. Name those 6 times. Name those teams.
Out of 55 Super Bowls, what the hell? God.
And keep in mind how I phrased the last part of that question. Name those 6 times. Name those teams.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that means
Trickeration.
I need to
Might only been
name.
3 teams.
Trickeration.
I need to name the teams,
in a year.
And
the year,
Mhm.
and the city.
You got to name the city. You just name the team in the year.
Yeah, you name a team, you're gonna name the city, Jerm.
Not necessarily, because remember,
I mean, you can name it by city, and you know.
So we
That counts too.
so far we got Minneapolis, right?
Yeah,
You
so
got
we
me
got the
that.
Vikings. So Jerm, we got 2 more. I mean, Jay, we got 2 more guesses from Ty Love.
New
He
Orleans.
said 94-98 Dolphins,
Correct.
2016 Texans.
That one's also correct. You're too shy.
So that's 4 occurrences. So we got 3 teams, 4 occurrences, 2 occurrences shy.
He's got the 14 Cardinals.
Which is one that I mentioned. So we're gonna give it to you, Ty.
Count that.
Yup, that's 5 occurrences.
Count
One
the
more.
book.
And the last one should be a home run.
New Orleans.
One more, Ty.
Atlanta.
Atlanta, no, they were short.
When did Atlanta host?
They
The
host.
year that
Man,
They
I'm just
hosted-
thinking the dome teams. Pause.
Yeah,
hosted-
I'm thinking Dome.
Oh yeah, the year the Patriots beat the Rams. A couple years ago, 2 years
they
ago.
got that one.
But they weren't in there. They didn't make the
They weren't.
playoffs that year.
They make the
I don't
play.
think- I don't think they made the playoffs. that
No, they
year.
didn't.
That was the year before they made the playoffs.
One more guess, Family Feud style. You
Family
gonna let?
Feud.
Is somebody gonna steal or is Ty gonna win?
Do.
2000 Tampa.
There you go.
There you go,
What a
Ty.
winner.
Ty takes the lead. Ty killing it right now.
Good
Oh,
look right there, Ty.
Ty killing it right now.
Okay,
Ty,
now
you can
this
enjoy your cookies and boneless wings.
one's gonna be fun.
Chicken nuggets.
his chicken nugget.
Chicken nipples.
This one's gonna be fun and easy. The last time O.J. Simpson was a sideline reporter during the Super Bowl was
Was it Bills Cowboys?
which one?
First.
The first one.
Really both. Really both. I'm just messing with you.
Okay. That was a
I
shot
was
in the
like, at some
dark.
point,
I'm
yeah,
gonna give me that
Broncos.
point. That was a shot in the dark. I'm gonna give myself a point.
Because actually that was Super Bowl 28, and then that's when that summer he got caught up.
Hey,
Hey,
Oh,
he the
right,
only
that's
dude
why I
to
figured,
interrupt the
you know.
NBA finals by himself, not playing a sport.
And Leon, no, that's a wrong answer on that referee father-son duo. I just had to make sure and verify. I know what you're thinking, and that's not the same dude.
he threw another one.
hey, yeah, Steve Jarvie. I think he saw that.
Steve, okay.
Steve Javy.
Shout out to KG again. He says Ty Love gonna celebrate with a McRib sandwich. That is why we are not giving coupons, KG, because we don't want to donate prizes of that slawnesticity. That is a McRib.
Shout out to the McRib for Tyler.
Hey, yeah, that barbecue fake beat.
Yeah. Come on, Ty through. We gotta do better.
That man is all for McRibs and nuggets, man. He for all that action.
Jumbo size nuggets. That's what they are.
Here's the easy one, man. The only person to broadcast the Super Bowl on all 4 major networks.
Oh, I know this one.
Let the fans get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up on this one.
Comments.
All the OGs supposed to know this one.
Nah, I'm gonna shut up too.
Yeah.
All 4.
I pull up the Facebook comments, and the first comment I see is Screw Brady.
That's what I said. Victor Mina over here.
Hey, the disrespect is real.
Come on, Victor. Come on, Victor.
Hey, is that Victor or is that old man Rocknov?
Or is that Rocktive?
Rocktive.
Manu.
Oh,
He put the accent on the U. I don't know why.
He put the little accent thing on the top. Dude, stupid.
Oh man.
Yo, what was the food lineup for tomorrow? What y'all was talking about earlier?
Yeah, what y'all eating, man?
Oh, yeah, so
What y'all eating?
I'll lead it off, kick it to MJ. I am going with a homemade buffalo chicken pizza, blue cheese,
tight.
real buffalo sauce, extra cheese, home fried chicken, not going to the store buying Tyson chicken strips. Actually deep, because we're gonna have time tomorrow. I'm gonna be home by 11. I ain't got a game to worry about till 6:30, and then we got the pregame show at 2:30. So I'm gonna get the prep work done while I'm watching Manchester City. Hopefully they can win. But then I'm gonna go with my buffalo blue cheese fried chicken. Crust comes out nice and thick. MJ, you going a different route.
I am. I'm I'm gonna go with chili, which I got a question. I mean, I understand that chili is also the name of a pepper. That's why it's called hot. But we shouldn't call chili being cold because it just doesn't make sense because chili's hot. Anywho, I'm going with chili, and I'm also going to make a steak burger. And I'm gonna make myself a chili cheeseburger. You know what I mean? With all the fixes, Swiss cheese melted on it. We're gonna grill the onions. We already got the onion bun. You know that onion bun. We're gonna grill that too. Like this is gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, a mild heart attack I'm about to eat for this game. This game deserves nothing less. And I'm gonna wash it down with a gallon of water because I still got to look good for the wifey. So she ain't gonna like what I do to that toilet after I'm done, but it's gonna be a good time for me.
Let me ask this, right?
Yes, sir.
What's more important on a burger? Lettuce and tomatoes or peppers and onions?
I'm gonna go peppers and onions.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. God bless you two, gentlemen.
Peppers and onions.
What am I look like a vegan?
First of all, let me get this together. First of all, lettuce and tomato, that's just something people try to add to make it look good.
Like there's unnecessary.
Peppers and onions give flavor.
Yeah, I'll throw in mushrooms on mine too.
You give it the
I'll throw in mushroom on mine, Germ.
I put jalapenos.
Hey, look. So, do y'all remember the burger bowls that I made?
Yeah.
On the inside, there was mushrooms, onions, cheese, bacon, and whatever you wanted.
You made that Eddie Murphy raw burger that his mama used to make him when you got jobs. You made one of them boys. Okay.
I got a question for y'all. Super Bowl party etiquette, right?
Oh, this
everybody know, Super Bowl, you might be going to a party, you even hosted a party, whatever. Commercials. TV volume on or music?
Depend on the set.
So here's the thing. Go ahead, Jay. You want to answer this?
I'm gonna let you go first.
All right. So y'all probably know this by now. It all depends on who the starting quarterback is playing.
Depends on the setting.
But
well, you're not in the non-Brady years of Super Bowl.
Yeah. In the non-Brady years of Super Bowl, I'm hosting the party, and it's gonna have. So the last Super Bowl party that I hosted, actual Super Bowl party, we ran a projector on the side of the building, outside the station. We ordered like 10 Caesar's pizzas, and we brought a grill, and we had one of the dudes. Vic, Puerto Rican people, somehow a dude with a truck is always going to have a speaker in the back for whatever reason. Pull out the speaker. But he was to the side by where the grilling was going on, and because we had a space, and the projector was a little further. So you could play the music a little low and keep the TV on high, but there was a projector. So even if you all the way towards the back by the grilling section, you could still see the game. So that was the last Super Bowl party I hosted. The one that was a little smaller, it was basically just chips. The game was on, and people were talking junk. So it's been two levels. But when I threw the last big one, because Brady been in every other one since, so it's been kind of hard. But the last big one we had, it was real spread out because of the place we were able to hold it. Shout out to St. Croix. Shout out to
real quick.
Let me call a 20-second timeout. Bo, you throwing parties out here?
This was in St. Croix.
And the island.
It don't matter. You throwing parties?
Oh yeah. We had a crew. We threw parties all the time.
Let me find out you.
First of all,
MJ.
shout out to Tanya in the comments. First lady said she's throwing a View Super Bowl party when we figure out Rona.
Okay.
And she said, and then yeah. So
now,
what y'all to know? What y'all to know?
We're gonna be in there because for the first comment, she answered the question. She said she making garlic parm, barbecue, and lemon pepper wings. Like that's actually gonna be my lineup tomorrow. It's gonna be homemade wings. I got the parm from Whole Foods, raw milk from Italy type shit, like $10 a pound. I'm gonna grate that thing down. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be garlic parm wings, barbecue, and then 2 homemade pizzas. Yeah,
All right.
grilled, the grilled,
Right.
big thing or whatever.
Man,
Hey,
I
hey,
haven't
you know
even
what's
decided
crazy?
yet. I ain't decided
Look.
what bag I want to come out of yet.
Well,
Hey,
check
look,
it.
Vic,
I
you know it's
put
serious
my
when Vic
bag
you
together.
go down the aisle with a different flag that's not American. You know it's
I
serious.
swear.
Hmm?
I put
Wait,
my
you see a
bag together
different
about an
flag?
hour. I put my bag together about an hour ago. It's simple though. Y'all
It's
know
here.
me. No, normally I come with the Rotel,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
nah, I didn't do it this time.
Huh?
We got the Fred Flintstone style turkey legs.
Oh.
We got we got the peel and eat shrimp that was probably gonna go down on the sauteed level.
It's saute.
And walk with me.
Uh-oh.
Walk with
Oh
me.
shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he gonna
About to
take
get a
us to
little,
kitchen. Hey, if y'all
about to get
never
a little
seen
tour.
Ham's Kitchen,
And I got
oh,
the regular and I got the loaded version of the joints. Ty, you got a box coming this week too. Just want to let Ty know why he kicking everybody's ass on trivia. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing.
Jaron, what you going with, man? What's on the menu
I'm
tomorrow?
debating because I can do chicken. Chicken is easy because I do the double batter chicken
Mhm.
You
with the
not you
egg wash
Hey, listen.
with
you
the
use
buttermilk.
you use that pancake batter like Victor trying to
No,
kick
no, we don't use the pancake batter.
Hey,
No,
Hold
listen.
on, yo,
who made pancake
comments
chicken?
on the comments, Tanya and the rest of y'all, have y'all tried pancake battered chicken?
Vic, I'm not hating on the pancake batter chicken. I actually like it. I'm
I
just,
am.
She was
So-
banging.
I like gassing
I've
stuff
had
up.
pancake batter chicken.
Germ
I'm
talking about he don't
intrigued.
want that on his chicken.
Oh,
Why
Jay,
would
you got it's different. It's different.
Germ?
I don't
Germ,
want
so
I don't
Germ.
want no sweetness to my chicken. I need my chicken.
So wait, JJ, wait. So you haven't had the honey butter biscuits from Wendy's?
Oh, thanks
Hey,
for asking.
I get one of them every morning sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just
Hey,
Hey,
that motherfucker's
listen,
fire.
I had that with
Shout out
potato
Wendy's.
wedges this morning. Mwah.
Hey, shout out Wendy's breakfast menu.
Hey,
Yes,
look,
it is elite.
Hold on, real
It's
quick.
up there.
For fast food, it is elite.
this is
Hello.
true.
Shout out to Kellon. He said chicken nachos.
So
Buffalo.
that's what I wanted to get to. So KG says chicken nachos, buffalo and honey gold tenders,
Honey gold. What that
meatball,
is? What is that?
rotel.
Honey gold.
Listen, Jerm,
Oh.
before you go, I'm
I
gonna
had
tell y'all
honey gold
this.
tenders the other day.
If Brady wasn't playing tomorrow and it was a regular Super Bowl and Jerm said, Mo, I'm making some nachos, I'm driving to Ohio in the morning. So what
Hey,
you got on the menu tomorrow, Jerm?
Look, man. I may bust out the nachos.
You
But
should.
when I do the nachos,
Bruh.
I do chicken, I do steak, and I do beef.
You do man. Let's have to man.
Then we
Hold
get
on.
all of our ingredients. We chop up fresh tomatoes.
Yup.
We get fresh everything.
Yup.
Hold on,
I
Germ,
do
Germ.
the everything separate. I got all different types of nachos. But see, y'all like the regular nachos. I get Doritos. I
oh,
make
come on.
y'all feel it.
Yeah.
I'm
Bro.
appalled that you thought I would not get the Doritos.
No,
Doritos
not
you-
you,
I get the
not
spicy
you,
chili.
but
I get
not
the
you.
spicy Doritos.
Jaron, what flavor Doritos do you use?
I get the hot ones, the spicy nacho, the cooler ranch, the regular nachos, and if depending on the crowd, I may get all 5 bags, and I
Hold
get the
on,
big
but-
bags.
You said steak and beef. So
Yes.
you mean ground beef.
Yeah, no, but yeah. So ground, but I may
Oh,
do
I'm on the
ground or
ground.
turkey.
Or beef chunks.
I may do the turkey.
I'm on the ground, son. I'll be on that one. I'll be on that
Hey,
side.
listen, I'm telling you, it's different.
Yeah.
And we did that for the Super Bowl when Tom Brady came back, and me and my mama was in the kitchen. We was tag teaming on that
Oh.
jump.
Oh, y'all was like Undertaker.
look.
and Kane.
So
Yeah,
the
who's
Super
right
Bowl
there?
last year that I hosted, the Super Bowl that I did last year, I still got the pictures in the phone of everything that I had.
Mm.
And I do homemade pizza. I do all that. I do the homemade wings too. So Vic know, hey man, look, it could go down. I don't know what I want to make yet though.
Yeah, a petty gathering.
But
would
them
be ridiculous.
nachos,
Hey, let me tell you something. A views from the 22 real life Super Bowl party.
Listen,
First
Tanya.
of all, it can't be nobody's team can be playing it.
Well, you know,
It's
for
gonna turn to
sure,
a fight.
I
when
ain't got
Brady
no
retires
I ain't got no
Hey.
team.
on the nachos part, shout out to my brother. I haven't tried Germ's how Germ makes it yet. He just showed me the picture and it looked delicious. But my brother is to me the king of the nachos because he first of all we use the regular chips because I just think that's better because less flavors on the chips is better. You just want the salt of the chips to help tie everything in. But it's fresh guacamole.
You go have them all.
Fresh chopped stuff, fresh chopped lettuce, fresh chopped garden. Shout out to just fresh chop, a bunch of cheese, a bunch of ground beef, and a bunch of chicken, and more cheese, and more chicken, and more chips. I'll kid you not. It comes out, it's a solid 8 pounds of food. And me and this man sit there we haven't done it in a couple of years because you get a little older, metabolism don't work the way it used to be.
No.
But bruh. Nachos are the perfect food game. Nachos and wings and pizza. Perfect food.
And that's another thing we talk about Super Bowl party etiquette, music, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't cook anything at your Super Bowl party that you have not tried before.
Yeah, please.
Hey man, say that again, man. Because you know what? Somebody do that. Hey, don't you dare.
Don't listen.
Let me tell you how it is. Go ahead.
The recipe you grabbed off of Pinterest the night before.
Yeah, don't try.
Don't leave it.
Yeah, don't
go with what you know. If nachos is not your thing, Super Bowl Sunday is not the day for experimentation with the menu.
Listen, be very careful.
I'm gonna tell you the coldest Super Bowl party I ever been to. Super Bowl 32. This was Broncos Packers,
yo.
97, 98. My cousin threw one. And this was like all of the family was there. Cousins, aunties, grandma, great aunts, all of them. And you come to one of the affairs in my family, it's just like Pac and Snoop Dogg. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Look here, man.
And then the homemade cookies too. See, Ham, you coming with the homemade cookies?
Oh,
I'm still talking about the other stuff. I'm man.
Look here though. This is back in 97, 98. Any type of food you want to bring across the menu, the pizzas, the fried chicken, the grilled chicken. We got 2 grills smoking on the outside. These folks buying fried fish, fried chicken, every kind of dessert you can name, every liquor. The liquors was by the gallon. This was like real deal. It got so real around that joint, y'all, that my cousin who was hosting the party had his partner sitting at the table. They had about a half pound of that good stuff, and they rolling the joint up. The boxes that they come, that the cigars come in, he walking around passing out already rolled blunts.
Ooh,
at the party. I think my grandma took a few blunts.
Did y'all see the fourth quarter? Did you get to the fourth quarter?
Yeah. It was. This is when
I got it.
The same helicopter spin that John Delway had. That was that day, and we was watching that when it did. But it was like about a good 300-400 people there, though. This is a house party.
Speaking of house parties, businesses has just picked up, JR. The DVRs are Trav is in the building. The OG Bucks fan, Trav. Just started off, brother. Your team. It's my quarterback, our quarterback, but your team. After all the misery, y'all finally back in the big dance, and it's at home. What's your feelings right now, brother?
How you feeling, Trav?
Yeah.
What it do, baby? Man, it feels so good to be back, man. Since 02, 03, man. It's been a long time. We've been going through quarterbacks like crazy. We've been going through players. Man, we had to deal with we had to deal with Freeman. Do y'all understand that, man?
Yes.
Sing a shotgun.
Yes. Hey, until you had to deal with Jim Miller and K. McDowell.
Hey, man, we didn't deal with. You don't know the struggle. I know the struggle. I felt the struggle. I'm talking about it's been there, but I'm just man. I was just talking to my partner over the phone. I told him I'm happy and I'm nervous and I'm not ready at this time. That's how excited I am about tomorrow's game.
Trav, we know everybody who knows you, huge Buck fan. So here's my question. We talked about Super Bowl party preparation. So tomorrow, two things I want to know. What jersey are you wearing tomorrow? Number one.
Oh
and
man,
number two, are you watching this with people? Because we know how you feel about Buccaneers.
you and Mo, both of them is janky.
So Trav, what jersey tomorrow, and who are you watching this with?
Okay. If everything goes for me as planned, I will have all black because they wearing white. I'm going all black with the white writing. I was gonna do the Chris Godwin. I'm doing Chris Godwin. That's the jersey may wear. But with people, I was gonna go to my partner. He invited me to a get together. I don't know. I thought about coming on the scene. Hell no.
Guess what? We don't want you.
So this may be. I'm gonna be in the confines of my own home, just like how I was at against Green Bay.
That brother, Steve. That
You
brother
was in
is
the
Steve.
scene. You was in the
So check
scene
this
to
out.
get Green Bay.
Check this out. For those of y'all who don't know, behind the scenes, we have this thing called Director's Cut. Y'all getting a little taste of it with way more rated R than what this is.
Yes.
Which imagine that, because this is already rated R. So imagine
Yeah.
that. This is NC-17, pretty much.
Yeah. But stick
We
around.
all gather on. We put the game
Man,
on.
Yeah, this is the marathon show. Absolutely, MJ.
Man.
Talk it. Let them know.
So check. We usually get together, man. This bond is not by accident, man. We put hours into this. We actually enjoy each other's company. But there's one issue that we have when we get on Director's Cut and watch the game. I don't know who Big Shot is paying. I don't know if he's smashing somebody that works at cable. I don't know if he owns a satellite. But this man gets everything that happens on his TV approximately 12 seconds before everybody else.
12.
And because Big Shot enjoys a good game and he's going to react, he has no choice but to react. He'll go, oh! And we look at, and they still in the huddle. Or I'm looking at it still in the huddle. And he said, oh. And then Trav is number 2. And 2 seconds later, he tell us to play all together. So I don't want to.
Yeah, at least, yo. At least
like,
Ronnie.
Trav, what the hell are you talking about? Caught what?
At least Ronnie.
Okay,
yo,
thanks.
At least Ronnie would be like, yo, wait until. Ronnie would be like, yo, wait until y'all see what happened. And
yeah,
then,
I'm not spoiling.
And here comes Trav, like, oh, that play, that catch right there was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, he went over him and he stretched out.
Hey, so Trav, I'm gonna say this, Trav. If Tampa Bay wins, I'm put that in the atmosphere because you my guy. Tampa Bay wins tomorrow, Trav. You have to come on the scene post game, or we got to get to Facebook Live.
Live reaction.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You may get both at the same time.
Let's
We
go
want the lovely conversations with friends. That's what we want.
We may get the lovely conversations
Big
with
Shot.
friends.
That's a great thing to bring up.
We got 4 platforms now.
Yep.
So
we're gonna go live on one of them. Again,
you go live on one, you go live on all of them. Let's go
live on all.
If you've been following us, you know after every Super Bowl, me and Germ go live. Within 10 to 15 minutes, we are usually live.
Well,
and
we're gonna be 8 deep tomorrow night.
All kind of platforms. So we better see y'all there. Win or lose, no matter who
win or lose.
I
win
might
or
be
lose,
too drunk to show up. I'm gonna be honest. I might be too faded to show up. I'm gonna have a 5th to myself. If it stops snowing right now, I might leave you guys to go get this 5th, so I don't gotta worry about it tomorrow.
It's a good point. You gotta plan ahead.
You might want to go now before the snow is like that.
Yeah.
You might want to do that.
Hey, let's jump back to these trivia. And then we'll get out of here soon. If any guests want to start coming on, now is the time.
Okay. Y'all still ain't answered the cat that's broadcasted the Super Bowl on all four
Oh
major
man,
networks.
Al Michaels is my only guess.
Al is not the right one though.
What is the
Al,
question? I've been late, so what's the question?
okay, this question, the only person to broadcast the Super Bowl on each of the four major networks.
Nobody has answered anything in the comments.
We got lost with all the other answers. So while
Yeah,
you think,
we started talking about menus.
Ty
and
Love
comment-
guessed Howard Cosell.
Man, hell no.
No, Hal Cosell is too loyal to ABC Network.
And he won the lab when Fox came
Oh,
along.
drop the Addy. I gotta where Raphael is the one. Shout out to Raphael. I'm not sure who that is, but that last name looks so
been
familiar.
acting.
I probably that Raphael. Do I know you? Cause that last I can't get over that last. I know that last name.
he said something about going to Brazil. So we got a friend in Brazil.
He's apparently he lives in Brazil.
Wow.
That's what's up.
And
Pat
shout out
Summerall.
Pat Summerall. That show's about to say.
Shout out to coach. Shout out to Coach Les Stewart for the win. It's John Madden.
It's John Madden.
Madden been on?
No, I knew that. That's why I ain't say that. Because
He
I
started
know
out with CBS.
Right.
Then him and Al Michaels did ABC when they were doing Monday Night Football.
Right.
They left there. They went to Sunday night.
Right.
Monday night, they went to Sunday night. And then of course him and Pat went to Fox.
They sure did.
Good old John. He never liked taking a flight.
Well, welcome, Raphael. We appreciate you being here. From Brazil.
Okay.
All right.
How many times?
Brazil, let's go.
How many times? Definitely shout out to Brazil. Shout out to Nene. It's the only cat from Brazil.
Neymar.
Nene.
Shout out to Neymar too. You're not gonna shout out Neymar too?
Neymar.
There we
Pele.
go. Stoppage Time FC. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's ask, what do I win? You gotta get more answers with, right? See, like Lamar does something right once, all of a sudden wants to be celebrated and awarded. Come on now, Les.
Hey, that doggone Les, that boy said something about.
Hey, we about to see
Brady.
Worldwide Les has entered the chat after that.
You saw what he said, right?
Yes, I did.
Like
Vic's like, I can't stand you.
Brady close to being a brother as they can be. So he out there.
but Tampa Bay,
Instagram.
whole coaching staff is black.
Coaching staff is
They lose this Black History Month.
Hey, now that's some history. 3 black coordinators on the same staff.
It is.
Some solid names too.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you what was real Black History Month. The other night when the Brooklyn Nets played the Clippers, and all the players were going at Joe Harris.
It was bad.
What's the next trivia him?
My fantasy squad, so I ain't feel.
Man.
Hey, y'all should have answered my question though.
Here comes trouble.
What's that?
Here come trouble.
So here's a commercial. Hey.
Oh
no! I'll hold my
They scared.
I was about to answer her the pancake batter question, but go ahead.
The first lady has arrived.
Yes, indeed.
Get off mute.
Yeah, you're still on mute, Tanya. You
got the Bama shirt on?
Hi, y'all.
Hey.
Of course.
Well, no, I'm just responding because you just joined.
We got a
Les
freaking
is joining, and now it's about to get completely off the tracks.
Oh Lord! No,
is he on the bus?
Hey, you on the bus?
He's taking a trip.
You with the team?
Yeah, man. We just finished up a road trip, man.
Yo, can we act mature in front of the team, Les? Can we act mature in front of the team?
He came on here like, is the fish ready?
It's a fish ready.
Is the fish ready? Yeah, man.
So Tanya, we talking Super Bowl party menu, Super Bowl party etiquette. So here's a question: music on during the commercials, or do you got to hear the commercial?
Music on during the commercials. I'm not a big fan of commercials, period. So.
Yeah,
What's on your menu for tomorrow?
My menu. I already told you my menu. It's gonna be the wings.
Well, everybody not reading the chat, so
Yeah,
go ahead and tell us now.
No, we said the wings. You got the parm.
And give it to us in detail.
Yeah, go ahead.
It'll be the garlic parmesan, barbecue, and lemon pepper wings, rotel, and meatballs.
Yes,
Hey,
Lord.
And I might
Sam, me a
do some
plate. Yeah, you can
Man,
sell me a
look.
plate for real.
Yeah, you can FedEx it. I'll make sure to get it there.
I'm just saying.
Hey man,
Hey, you
Cool.
better get the
Hey,
route
man,
plan.
here's a very important question for the panelists, for the people who are working 9 to 5. How many of y'all already called off work on Monday?
Okay, first of all,
I'm already off.
full disclosure here.
Who taking off anyway? Because they
Listen, I'm this. What we got with the operation we run is 7 days a week, and I told all our people, if anybody calls off Sunday and forces me to stay there, is getting fired. Tomorrow is the one day of the year nobody is allowed to call off for any reason, no matter what's. I mean, you know, whatever. But they all better be there. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, I'm gonna be. Woo!
Hey, you better have Volo Kid on tap, Mo. I'm telling you.
No.
I think somebody gonna
Bro.
You know what? Let me retract my statement from the universe.
You better have Volo Kid ready.
yo.
Hey, them folks gonna have to just wait for
should-
Monday for their packages. That's all I'll say.
Hey,
Sunday
here's
should be off,
how crazy I am. I'm going to go to work Monday, but my boss called off. So
Damn.
I'll tell you, if I still had to commute to work, it would be call off time.
Yeah, especially with this weather.
If I had to commute, yeah, it would be call off Monday. Absolutely.
Monday is a regular off day for me, so it just feel right in line.
Monday gonna be like LeBron on an All-Star
I'm just the
game.
boss. I just do what I want.
Be physically there.
That's a good point, MJ.
I will be physically there.
Yes, but
not mentally.
can't. Hey,
Hey, you know what? Shout out to everybody here on it though, because no matter what we be having going on, everybody be here when it be time to get down. Like, look at Coach on the bus though. He on the bus going. Hey, my man on the valleys. He on the highs and lows and everything. Look at him.
Hey, look at him looking out the window.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, he looking out the window with that R&B pose.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing. And hold on.
Shooting the music.
And I'm homebound. Jukebox. Come on, get it.
I know.
right.
No. That's the remix.
Oh, okay. I'm
boy-
sorry.
That boy sitting on the bus with the skull hat. The skull hat is looking down, looking like Glenn Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Like he about to try something.
That boy ready to get that gin rummy.
He took his cover show on the road already.
All right,
There
so
we go.
we
Now the
ain't
comments
gonna
someone
shy away
popping
from the
up.
guests. Latanya, favorite Super Bowl moment. Go ahead and talk to the people.
And of course, we already know what it's gonna be. It's Ben to Santonio Holmes. Super Bowl, I think that was 43.
Super Bowl.
That was my favorite.
43.
I almost got kicked out the bar.
So wait. Play you enjoy more, the James Harrison interception or the Santonio Holmes catch?
Oh, the catch to me, like the interception was funny to me because I was like out of breath watching him, so I knew he was about to need some oxygen, right? So I joked about that, but that catch really got me.
And that was the slowest interception I ever seen in my life.
Hey, listen.
And when Kurt Warner threw it, I said, "Yeah, this was."
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something about that catch. They call it a catch, which is fine and dandy, but them yellow shoes blended in the end zone real good. Cause it looked like one of them toes still up.
No, that was a
like
clear
one
catch.
of them was still up.
That was a clear catch. There was no doubt about it. That was as clear as
it looked like it was
be.
up.
Like Billy Raptor said, he got the puppies down.
He got the puppies down.
He got the puppies down.
It looked like, but man, I remember a catch. What was that, like 2000, 2001, when Tampa went and played the Rams, and they call this an incomplete pass.
Mm.
That was the beginning of the end of how you know a catch is a catch by Bert Emanuel. By Bert Emanuel. He caught the ball, but they said it was incomplete.
No ski mask involved in it.
No ski mask
No.
involved. Straight facial.
Yeah.
Pause.
No
Okay,
ski mask
so all
involved.
right, I got a question for everybody.
Good pause on it.
Well, go ahead, Jerm.
What was the one Super Bowl moment that you still haven't gotten over?
Okay.
Honestly,
Left. Well,
and for me,
Let Mo go first.
for me,
No, that's not a bad one, Mo. This is a good one.
no, for me, I have no rooting interest, but James Harrison, you got the trip, partner. You got to somebody on the sideline got to do some dastardly trick. He is not getting in that end zone. That can't happen. He cannot go 100 plus from paint to paint like that. Dog is. I'm thinking it's just like, okay, can none of y'all tackle for one? Why y'all just didn't trip the man?
Hey,
Take the
man.
penalty. Don't give up the 6. That
I
was
just-
bad.
Never mind.
I done
remember
seen
mine.
some. I done seen some Super Bowls, but one that I was like, my mouth kind of just dropped, and this was one that was way back. Scott Norwood, man.
Bruh.
Scott Norwood was booming the whole year. They
Well,
had that game right routine. Well, it ain't routine because any field goal is not routine, but he been booming 40s the whole year in the cold.
wide right, 47 yards.
Wide right.
I
Woo.
What you got, MJ?
So for me, it was 2006. I was literally right slap in the middle of the two teams that were playing in the Super Bowl. And Indiana, and for those of y'all who don't know how it works, I stay in Northwest Indiana, the region. That's all you need to know. The Southern Indiana folks don't claim us, right? Because we act like, more along the lines of Chicago people.
Mhm.
Well, since I'm in Indiana, Chicago people don't claim us either. So that's why we're called the region. We're our own little entity. So during that, I was telling people I was a Bears fan, while Illinois people were like, no, stay in your state. After that, I said, fuck every team. How about that? Fuck all y'all. So now I have decided to just only root for my fantasy team and whatever team I gamble on. But for that moment, the first play of that Super Bowl, oh my God, because I was a Hester fan.
Mm-hmm.
That first play was like, you couldn't have drew it up better.
They betted money. Folks was betting money. They betted money that he would return that first.
So was that like the peak of your Bears fandom, and that was it after that?
It was him and Thomas Jones. Thomas Jones broke a big run. He didn't get a touchdown, but he broke a big run because I was yelling the whole season, he's better than Cedric Benson. Play him. Stop putting Sad in the game. I yelled those things, and I also yelled Rex Grossman should not be starting. Brian Greasy should be starting. Those two things never happened, and we saw what happened. The rest is history. So that was the end, because I was just like, I'm not about to invest my emotion in another state that don't even want me to claim it.
See,
I got another one that I found to be quite annoying, and I was on that 11 years old when it happened. When Thurman Thomas couldn't find his goddamn helmet.
Oh, Washington beat the brakes off them folks, man. Was that Washington?
I wasn't rooting for nobody, but it's just like, yo, how you get here and you can't find your hat, Chief?
Was that Washington when they played Washington?
Yeah,
man, Andre Reed got so mad. He threw his helmet. His earpiece went east, the mouthpiece went west, and his helmet went north. I was like, oh my God.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the comments. Yeah, that's for sure. Big Shot says 28-3 wasn't memorable because I have a lot of Atlanta fans. Miguel says that there was a coach from the Cardinals stomping a fit because he wanted somebody to make a tackle. KG says the Seahawks. April's finally in there. Leon says Kyle Orton should have started that game, MJ, but he was actually rooting for the Colts.
Hey, I got one. I got one.
Go ahead, Big Shot.
And this shows you, how Doug Williams winning the Super Bowl was probably the most memorable thing. Only because I remember my mother, who's not a football fan, how big that was, because in '87, ain't no black president, ain't no black governors, the black athlete, that was our position of power. Now
you didn't have MLK Day as a holiday down here at that point.
Doug Williams winning the Super Bowl was like the biggest thing.
I believe it.
Was huge.
Let me say this. Let me say this too. Deion, Tracy Porter's pick six, that was on Peyton because he had no business throwing the damn ball.
Yeah.
I'm really upset about that.
I agree with them.
Jeremy, your question was the one that like annoys you that you can't get over in a bad way.
Yeah.
So obviously everybody's gonna think I'm gonna say the David Tyree helmet catch. It's not that.
No.
It's not the Mario Manningham play at all.
Malcolm Butler, huh?
That's an honorable mention because that's not one play. That's an occurrence. But we're talking about one play. It was actually the play before the helmet catch when Eli was trying to throw the ball away to the sidelines, and it literally went through the hands of Asante Samuel. He put up the Illuminati sign, said, nope, bounce check, and that ball went right through his damn hands. It was right before the 2-minute warning, too. I remember it. Bloop. We could show it. It literally grazed him, and he could come up with it. And on the very next play, the helmet catch happened, which I still don't understand how Adelius Thomas, Vince Wilfork, Ty Warren, and Mike Vrabel and Teddy Bruschi couldn't bring him down. How does that happen?
Pocket ability. That's how it happens.
Man,
Eli had pocket ability.
It's called by the grace of God.
But the Asante Samuel one is the one that sticks in my mind the most because that's the one where it's like, yo, had you just caught that ball, the helmet catch would have never happened.
You got that back though, because the way Edelman snatched that joint up in the 28-3 joint, it was like he was trying not to let his phone hit the ground.
Listen, bro.
I mean, that was
breaking
like...
news real quick. Raiders Tom Flores has been officially selected to the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to you, Coach Flores.
He just blew my question up from the other day. You know, that's all.
It's true. That is true. That is true because he's in there now. That is true. That's why it was a teaser, Jay, because we planned ahead. We knew this was going to happen.
I actually didn't know he was going to be on the panel.
Big Shot, actually, Big Shot, that was my moment. When Randy Moss dropped that ball that hit his hands, that's the most annoying Super Bowl moment
that's
ever.
Germ's annoying moment.
That moment still makes me mad to this day. Because did you see, man, dude, there was nothing else that you could do on that play.
Not Randy. That's all you could be like, not Randy.
No, that wasn't like that. No, that was like you catch everything, you catch every damn thing else.
That's what I'm saying. Not Randy. When that particular kid,
but you couldn't catch
Randy.
it but now you got Butterfingers.
Not Randy.
Oh, now that's how it goes. Okay.
Another question. And go around this.
I didn't answer the question.
No, I got
neither did Vic. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, Tanya.
Picture it.
Oh boy.
Oh, she hit us with the Sophia from the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Sicily, 1921.
January 28th, 1996.
Oh boy.
Dallas.
Neil O'Donnell.
There was a pick six that happened in Neil O'Donnell's pick six. Y'all, let me tell you.
He closed his eyes and threw that ball.
Larry Brown got paid in the shade out there too.
I don't like Dallas to this day.
Because of that?
Like, I'm an old school Steelers fan, so I hate Dallas more than I hate the Patriots, more than I hate the Ravens. Like, I just hate, that just irks me. To this day, I can't get over. I can't do it.
Hey, I
felt that pain, Tanya.
I got something to say before you may go, Vic. Have y'all noticed every cornerback that does like a pick six the next year or a season or two later, they end up going to Oakland?
Damn.
Al Davis was like, "Give me what's hot. I don't care what it is, as long as
Yeah,
it's
that's
hot."
Al Davis for you. That's Al
You know how
Davis.
you go to a restaurant and you don't know what you want, like, what y'all just cooked? Like, just give it.
Larry Brown, after he made that pick six,
He got paid.
went to Oakland.
He
Yo,
got paid.
Tracy Porter, he stayed another year in New Orleans. He went to Oakland.
yo,
Tracy Porter ain't supposed to buy another hurricane or crawfish A2 plate ever.
Never.
hey,
Anytime he in New Orleans, he's supposed to be straight.
What you got, Vic? Talk to us about the Cowboys.
That's funny you say that because I don't have a negative moment in the Super Bowl. Is that the question?
yeah,
Like,
Yes.
negative? I can't think of one honestly, but obviously I think that the 2014 Cowboys and that whole Dez no catch situation.
Yeah,
That year they went to Seattle that year, and mind you, this was the Legion of Boom.
They bad on them.
They went off on Seattle that year. Okay, and that was a team that was not easy to beat that year, and so they lose to the Packers, and then the Packers going to Seattle for the championship, and Seattle did not play a good game.
no, they're
It's
not.
that the Packers played worse. So Dallas could have went to Seattle and handled business for the second time that season.
5 turnovers.
Yeah.
They
So
had 5 turnovers and still lost.
yeah, that was the biggest fandom moment I had that was negative for me.
And your boy Rush had like 4 of those 5 turnovers.
Oh, no,
Yes,
it
he
was
did.
good.
I
Yeah,
had
it
to throw
was-
that in. I had to throw that
He had to
in.
learn. He had to learn.
Hey, I guess. Go ahead, MJ. What's your question?
No, I was just gonna say, whether it's a Super Bowl party, you just watching the Super Bowl game within the game question. What has happened that was like crazy while you watching the Super Bowl, whether you was at a party or whatever? Like mine actually happened last year. It was this like 6-year-old dude who bought all of these squares and he put like $700 up on these squares. I did not know this dude from a can to pay, but for whatever reason, he befriended me and he kept reminding me that he put $700 on the squares. And it was one square in particular he had an opportunity to win, and Kansas City fucked that up for him.
Damn.
And when I tell you, live it, you know how much he could have made off those $700 squares? 3 racks. It's 3 racks
Ooh.
on a play.
Ooh, one play.
I went crazy off 2.
So I don't really have that moment, MJ, but I do have some sort of answer to your question.
Okay.
And it sort of explains why I don't do Super Bowl parties if Brady is in it. It was my first Super Bowl party ever that I went to, and it was a 2007 game. It was in the suburbs of Western PA. Beautiful house. Show up to this house, one of the biggest houses I've ever seen in my life. Walk in. I'm walking through to get to the living room where they have the TV set up. I look in the kitchen and there's like 15 buckets of wings. There's only but like 14 people in here. I'm like, that's a lot of buckets of wings.
Somebody finna take some home.
But they ended up losing that game. And so I never went to a Super Bowl party ever again.
Oh, wow.
That's never again.
That's the backstory, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
good wings, good cookies too. But nope.
I went crazy at 2. One of them was that John Taylor catch.
Oh, okay.
I went crazy. I was young, but I knew about that then. But then when my boy took the pick 6, big number 55, strolled that sideline on them folks, man. Y'all think I went crazy in that chat? Oh boy, that game was sealed, signed, sealed, delivered, done. But I went crazy. My cousins them didn't like it because they were all Oakland. Nah.
Jay, you want to throw? Go ahead. Around the horn. Keep going.
Yeah.
With it. And then we'll go back to trivia after. Tanya, anything you want to add to this? Anything that ever happened crazy in a
Somebody
Super
threw
Bowl
up at the
party?
Super Bowl party. Anything?
That same Super Bowl, Pittsburgh, Arizona, I almost went into labor.
Oh wow.
I was too excited. Like I was jumping and yelling and screaming, and that's why I almost got kicked out because they was like, "Man, you can't do that here." And I almost went into labor.
That's
Wow.
crazy. So wait, you were actually in the hospital watching the game?
No, I was at
No,
the
she was at the
bar.
She was at the
Okay,
bar,
okay,
pregnant,
okay.
watching the game.
That's okay. You could be at the bar watching the game if you're pregnant. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And they almost kicked you out. See, we gotta go to that bar because if I see a pregnant woman inside my bar and she's screaming and huffing and puffing at a game and she's 9 months pregnant, I'm gonna get her a chair. I'm not gonna kick her outside.
We're not gonna put her out.
We gotta go to that bar, Tony. Where was this?
Sit down. I stood up the entire game. I couldn't.
Was this
sit
in
down.
Arizona?
Well,
Was this in Arizona?
no, the game was in Tampa, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Where were you at? Which state were you at?
Oh, you
I was
took
living in Atlanta. I was at the Fox Sports Grill.
Okay, we gotta go. And we're gonna have words with whoever was the owner in 2008. We're gonna find him. Sir, you should be ashamed of yourself. You remember his name, Tanya?
I don't, but I've been kicked out of a lot of places, so it wasn't nothing new. It wasn't.
Oh man! Why am I
Oh
not
my
surprised?
God.
Why am I not surprised?
That's why she's the first lady.
Yeah.
There you go.
I noticed the past. I'm sorry. Go ahead, MJ. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying I've been kicked out of better places than this. I love it.
Listen, I saw Jay. I saw her and Danny having conversations with each other, introducing themselves to each other on the wall.
I'm scared of them two together. I
don't know.
Oh,
That's a scary thing to think
It's
about.
no hope for that guy. No. It's not.
Why y'all scared of them two? They both
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, there you go, Jeremy.
See, you want to get your
Don't
ass.
get in trouble now on this live because I can't save you on this live.
She was about
Nobody
to take a
needs to
sip.
save me.
Mhm.
It's
He
okay.
makes me proud. He makes me proud when he do that because I used to look for conflict the same way.
I'm not even looking for conflict. I just know how. Look, I know how to press both of their buttons, and I know what both of them gonna do before they gonna do it.
Which means you looking for conflict.
No, I don't want no conflict. I'm not a conflict type of guy. I just happen to be good at what I do. You know.
Anybody got any other answers for MJ before we jump back to a little trivia?
Question one more time, MJ was.
No, anything crazy happened when you was at a Super Bowl party or whatever? While the Super Bowl.
Oh,
I can't tell
16.
man on the air. I
16.
can't tell.
Yeah,
I was 16 too. I can't tell.
I had a house full of people eating up all my food, talking to me about the Patriots. And that's what you get. Your boy Brady about to lose. He looks so terrible. I'm like, we got time. I said that the whole time. I said this the whole time. I was calm the whole time. I'm like, we got time. At the end of the day, bro, we just got time. They was talking. So then it was 28-3. Yeah, man, Patriots got their ass whooped. I'm like, it's still a whole nother half.
28-11.
Then a 28-9.
28-9.
28-9.
Then
I'm like,
28-11.
we still got 12. We got time.
We got 12.
You know what's
We got 12. We got time.
Mo was saying the same thing in the Virgin Islands, but different. He was saying he got 12. You said you got time in Ohio. Y'all was brothers.
Said two things in that.
Yo, we don't have the video ready for that. We don't have.
Wait a minute, Vic.
The thing is,
This is a perfect segue.
With the Falcons winning. If the Falcons are winning, like they're gonna lose. I don't know why anybody would have thought that was even.
I wish y'all would have been on the game thread.
Yes.
That was the funniest part of the whole deal because I'm on there with Chef, and as soon as the six wouldn't even happen.
Yeah.
As soon as the ball was caught, I saw Chef with the dots come back on, said longs off. I said, He done for it.
But you know what?
Meanwhile, on my end, I'm sitting there watching the joint with my pops, and I'm like this. Pop, they got time, man. I'm like, yeah, they do. You know, we just sat there and just kept watching. And then when they got to it, was the 28-9, 28-11, 28-18.
No,
Here they
it was
go.
20. It was 28-12. Then
But
after
they
that,
got
28,
29,
12,
28.
They score. They got
And
they
then-
got the next score.
Yep.
So
while
after
I was saying they got time, I was saying, hey waitress, another Long Island. That's what I'm saying.
But but you know what? This was before the Falcons was falconing.
No, that's
No,
not.
no,
No.
No, they've been doing that. They've been doing that.
But hold on. But wait. There's more.
Okay.
So they still eating my food, talking this trash. I'm talking about tearing my nacho bar up. 28-9. Hope you choke on a nacho. So then after that, I was like, hey, hold on. It's 28-9 now. We still got time, right? Hey man, Atlanta about to go down here and score. 28-12. I'm like, it's looking like we got some time here. That's a 2-possession game with the greatest quarterback ever on the field. Whatever. He ain't coming back. They still over there in my nacho bar.
And Ben Ryan took that sack.
Now it's 28-20.
Now
they over there at the nacho bar. Now they at the dessert bar. Oh yeah, y'all about finished now, huh? I get it. It's okay. Cool. We got time. Because we got 12. Yeah, they needed some sweet because they thought it was sweet when Matt Ryan was on that third down. And when they went backwards and got that sack, I said, we have time.
Hey, man, my guy, FSU Finest missed that damn tackle, man. He missed that
Devontae Freeman.
Freeman.
And then came 28-28.
Yeah.
And the whole house was looking. And I said, hey, why is it so quiet in here? You can hear a mouse piss on cotton.
So
what's going on? When they won the game, I was like, and all you, all that laughing, he, ha, ha, can get the stepping. And now that's how that happened. Just want y'all to know that was a great moment because all that talking, I was the center of controversy. Everybody was talking that trash. But you know what? Just like 12, with all of the world and the weight of the world on my shoulders, I did not fold because we had time. And we had 12.
The funny thing about that Super Bowl is we went to that Super Bowl. So like,
yeah, you did.
For some reason, every time I end up going to the Super Bowl, the Patriots end up playing. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's just the frequency of greatness that you want, Tanya. That's all that is.
No. So
that's fair.
I used to. So my dad and Martellus and Marcus Bennett's dad are friends. They play basketball, and my mom taught with their mom. So anyway, we got tickets because, of course, Martellus was playing with the Patriots. So we're at the game. My ex-husband is a Falcons fan. So we're at this game, right? And he's all excited and talking trash. And I'm sitting here looking like, y'all still the Falcons. And he was like, but we winning. And I'm like, but y'all still the Falcons. Because we had just beat them. So that season, not that season. I think it was the season before that. Either way, we had just beat them. So I was like, y'all still the Falcons. So we sitting there. And this is how I knew it was Ian. I knew I should have never messed with a Falcons game. But anyway. So the game is going. And he was like, what you say? So he says, well, the game is almost over. I said, no, the game's not over because y'all still the Falcons. But as long as I can remember the Falcons, they've been losing games since, I don't remember when they started, 19 something. Anyway.
49, I think. I don't remember.
So we're sitting there. My dad, who is a Steelers fan. So we're sitting there and my dad's talking trash, right? So now he done started talking trash to my ex-husband, and I'm sitting here laughing because I don't really care who wins. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna go to a game for free. I don't care who's playing. If I'm going if somebody giving me tickets, I'm gonna go. It could be the Jets and the Falcons for all I care. As long as I'm going for free, I'm going. So long story short, we broke up shortly after.
Damn.
my trash talking level is on like 1,000. And he didn't want to hear it. So we separated shortly after. But it was fun for me. I enjoyed it. I had a great time.
That is deep. That is deep. That is a
Well-
deep. I can't even say my story now. How do I even follow up with that? God damn.
Both got divorced because they came back on Twitter.
Is that
Look.
damn?
More of a reason, people, why you should not invest too much into fandom over a
No.
team that don't give a real rat's ass about you.
Yes.
No, please do, because their antics is my comedy.
Right.
I don't even
They
know
don't
this
do
is
it
funny.
anyway.
I don't even know this is funny though, Trav. This is I don't you know what? We're just gonna leave it for off-air conversation, Tanya.
Could you tell me some of
Okay.
the troll material?
Hey, shouts out to the viewers in the
Tell me
comments.
some of the troll material so I can feel.
What we got?
Hey, shouts out to the viewers in the
MJ.
comments. Because we have 12 viewers in the comments.
I want to see if he's soft or you just really like that.
I'm with you.
Hold on. This is what Germ said.
Hey, shouts out to the viewer in the comments. We have 12 in the comments. Now we got 11, but we just had 12. But shouts out to them. That was a great segue. We had 12.
You know what I mean? So I'll give you my quick story over the 2016 Super Bowl. We was in St. Croix and Brady was playing. So I let everybody know 2 weeks prior. We usually close at 10 o'clock. I let everybody know 2 weeks prior. The store will be closed at 6 p.m. Period. Don't come knocking on this door because the light's going to be off and the gate's going to be closed. Just because you see lights on inside and my car outside, because it's St. Croix. So everybody knew what I drove. Just because you see some lights on inside and a TV and a car in the parking lot doesn't mean we're open. We are closed. First quarter go by, it's just my brother and I. Second quarter go by, all of a sudden now, my boys want to show up out of the blue. They knocking on the door when it's 14-0. They pulling up together when it's 21-3. Halftime, 7 of them are there, and some of them brought their women. Why? I don't know. So they all making fun of me, right? I told them 2 things. I said,
What you tell them, Chef?
Talk about it.
We have 12.
That's number 1. That's only number 1. What's number 2?
Number 2, they need a turnover. Those are the 2 things I said.
And what happened?
They have and had 12, and they got their turnover. When it was 28-12, and like 8 minutes left, and what was it, 3rd and 2, I think? I said, this has to be the play. I saw Hightower lining wide. I said, oh, he's coming. And so he did. And as soon as that thing happened, and it was a sack fumble, apparently, because obviously, as people know, my brother was taping me secretly. But I think he decided to start taping me after this play happened. Because that's when the stress suddenly started alleviating when that fumble happened. Because it was like, oh, I've seen this before. Brady's figured it out. Belichick's figured it out. They got it. Go down, boom, score, boom, 2-point conversion, the fake snap, the fake direct snap to James White, 28-20. The very first drive, I'm excited. I'm pumped. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. The very first play, they threw a little dump off, check down at Devontae Freeman. He goes like 45 yards past the 50. They're about a couple, they're basically in field goal range almost. What happened after that? Who remembers what happened after that? The Julio catch.
Yep.
The Julio Jones catch.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, here we go again. Every Super Bowl, there's got to be some incredibly
toe tap
spectacular
jump.
catch.
The toe tap joint. Oh, that was
Julio
nasty.
Jones, corner route, boom, got the feet in. It was absolutely one of the most, if not the most impressive catch I've seen in my lifetime. Would have gone down as probably the greatest ever in a Super Bowl had what not happened next not happened. What happened next? They decide to pass the ball, flag. They decide to run the ball, get some yards. They passed the ball, completed it, flag. All of a sudden, what went to 3rd and 10 and a chip, what was 1st and 10 and a chip shot field goal turned into 4th and 26, and they had to punt. Then they got to 3rd and 9, and Brady threw out of his end zone to the outside. And then he just put together one of the most impressive drives we have ever seen. And obviously, there's the infamous video of when they tied it, which will be released to the public soon enough. But a full disclaimer, I did not know I was being recorded until after the game. Like way after the game.
That's got to be released, man.
Eventually it will. But that's my story of that game.
It's on the defense, Pete. It's on the defense, Pete. I told you that we got twins. Hey, look, dude. Listen. Mo Schefter and his 40 time was probably a 3 seconds flat because he got from the TV to the other side of the gas station around objects in less than 3 seconds. And he was talking his cash money.
That was classic.
Yo, he had me and Jerm breaking down that film for like 20 minutes. But look at how he got here. Did you see that burst right there, real quick, though?
If I ain't seen one, he played the right position.
Y'all killing me, man.
Hey, but you wanna know what's funny about that? Like, I actually was in Houston for the Super Bowl. I wasn't at the Super Bowl, but I spent some time with my uncle and my homie. When I came back from the Super Bowl, I'm thinking everything's gravy. Something tells me, Myron, check around the corner at your car. I don't know what told me to do that. I check around the corner, my car's totaled. I swear to God, right hand of God, my car is totaled with a ticket pretty much saying, this is the information we got from the person who totaled your car. This is what you need to do, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much, I'm helpless. Now I don't have a car. Now, I'm going to tell you something else interesting that happened now that I don't have a car. In my inbox, a lady by the name of Marquita Williams was interested in dating.
Damn.
How am I going to get there without no fucking car? I rented a car to our first date. I had to rent one.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. The first conversation she had, she was like, okay, I want to see you. And I was trying to finesse it so that she could come to the place that I walked to. If Trav knows, because he knew where I lived at, it was this club, nice club, that was in walking distance of me. So I was trying to get her to go there.
No, this is
5 minutes away.
But literally, so I was like, okay, if I can get her to go here, I don't got to talk about this car situation because she's probably not gonna believe me because this is like who does this happen to? Like who literally does this happen to? So she was like, well, how about we go here? I'm like, yeah, we can go here. And she's like, can you go tomorrow? I'm like, not tomorrow. Let's look for next week. And finally she asked, she's like, what's going on? I'm like, listen, I'm just gonna level with you. I came back from the Super Bowl. My car was parked. I have no car right now. If I can show you proof, I would. I'll send you the pictures of the total car. But right now, I have no car. But if you let me take you out next week or meet up next week, I will rent a car to make sure I see you.
There you go.
And that's what I did. And because she didn't judge me, because she didn't judge my situation or think I was some piece of shit lying, the rest is history.
Married to
rest is history. Yep.
Man, that's crazy.
Ain't it though?
Hey,
That's
man, that's crazy.
Story,
hey, bro, look, hey, listen, you never told us that story.
No,
but look,
he never did. That's a crazy
But let me tell you, look, that's a story worth it right there, Chief.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's how you end all the fun on a high note right there.
So, ladies, if a dude tell you his car is fucked up, don't judge him. It might be fucked up.
It might be. It might be.
Now you're going too far. That's a special situation. That's totally different.
Hey, listen, MJ, that is I got a similar story. I'll share with you off the air.
Okay, cool.
But that is an incredible story. Jay, as far as the trivia is concerned, how many you got left?
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
We could drop it to 2 though.
Let's let's start. Let's get through these. We got Ty Love is in the lead right now. I don't know if KG is still in there. I'm right behind him. KG's right behind him. Les is gone. So with these last three, we're gonna do some bonus point specials. So it's still anybody's game, even though Ty Love has been doing fantastic.
Ty, aka second place.
Google, fella, Google, use Google. Google. Go ahead, Jay.
All right. How many times has a safety been scored in the Super Bowl via an offensive penalty?
Oh, I know the answer to this one too. I think. Okay. Can I name the time I know for sure it happened, or am I not allowed?
Oh, go for it. Go for it.
2011, Brady intentional grounding, even though he threw it 50 yards in the air.
That's one. And I'm surprised among our esteemed panel that's the only one that's been got thus far.
See, I didn't do any Super Bowl refreshers this time.
Because one of them was very key. And I won't even say.
Oh my God. Ravens 49ers, 2012.
No, not that one.
No?
Not that one. Be a safety. Score.
Oh, be a penalty, right? Be a penalty.
Be a penalty.
The answer, I know the answer though.
I got one. I got it. It just came back to me. I got it. Should I say it? John, what you gonna say?
The answer's 3.
Is it 3 or 2, Jay?
That's 2.
I got the second one then. 2008 Cardinals Steelers.
That's the one.
Yep.
I was waiting for somebody to say it. I wasn't going to say it.
I was waiting on you to say it.
Oh, no, I told Mo I wasn't playing because it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, she knows. Yeah, she told me, but she wasn't because she knows all these answers.
Okay.
So
she's Vanna White.
That's the one.
Vanna Petty.
That's the one that led to.
Hey, Ty, if you got 10 minutes, you and I might have to do a face-off on these last two.
Yep,
that was the one that led to the Long Fitzgerald touchdown.
The Long Fitzgerald touchdown.
Man, he smoked them 3 folks when
Ty Love, we need 5 minutes from you if you got it. We're doing a face-off. 2 questions left. If I win, what we'll do tomorrow is I'll put all the names of everybody who I seen commented in here from all the platforms. I'm gonna put all your names in the hat, and I'm gonna draw it, and whoever wins will get the prize. If I beat Ty right now, Ty, where you at, Ty? Don't pull a Dion Reed now. No, my boy Dion. No,
Ty ain't doing nothing but getting cursed out by Tom Chambers.
Ty, where you at, Ty?
I know. AB and Watkins are expected to play tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. And Watkins. That's the big one, Tanya. Thank you for saying about that.
Yes.
The big one is Watkins because he was still up in the air.
Right.
I'm a dirty one for this one, man. I'm a real dastardly.
You got 2 left, right?
We got the one that never got answered as well. I was just gonna reveal that, but we got this one. We can pretty much call it even on this one.
Well, we gotta hold on. I think we're gonna get tied. We just need 5 minutes, Ty. What you saying? Where you at? Okay, in the meantime, in between time, reveal the referee one, Jay.
The referee that was the head referee in 4 Super Bowls, who also had a son who was a longtime notable referee, Stan and Steve Javie. Stan Javie was one of the OG referees.
Wait, didn't somebody answer that?
No. Nobody got that one. And Steve Javie, longtime NBA official. He be cheating his ass off too.
Hey, Javie is a cheat. Boy, I'm gonna tell y'all.
All right, here he is.
You ready?
Uh-oh. Ty,
Let's go.
Appreciate you joining, brother.
All right. This is one more from the referee category, and yeah, I had to come with it. This was notable.
All right, I'm done.
This referee was the last referee to conduct the pregame coin toss prior to a Super Bowl. Added bonus. Added bonus. He's also the only referee to work consecutive Super Bowls. Another added bonus, same question. He's also the only referee to be named to the All Madden team.
Oh wow.
Ed Hockley?
Nah, not it. I
He
went back
he
to it
big
one more
he
time.
big enough. He big enough.
I went back to it one more time. The last referee to actually conduct the pregame coin toss before they start letting whoever
Jim
comes in.
Tunney.
Tied with the win.
Who is
Oh
it?
snap.
Jim Tunney.
Wow.
I would tell you, it's kind of crazy how I really came up with this one. Of course, once again, obscure facts make for the best trivia. So I go to the Super Bowl officials. I'm like, okay, Trev may remember this because he's old enough. Trev, you remember when WWF had a figurehead president named Jack Tunney?
Yes.
I saw the name Tunney, and I'm like, I wonder if this cat is related to Jack Tunney. Through the research, found out that he's the dude that was on the All Madden team. He made John Madden named him to the All Madden team in the 1990 season. He was also the last referee to conduct the coin toss before they allowed celebrities or whatever to conduct the coin toss.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the only referee to work consecutive Super Bowls. I found all that out just looking to see if this dude was related to Jack Tunney.
That's
I'm old.
crazy.
That was like 77, 78, right?
Which for the coin toss?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
Wow.
I was gonna say, because as long as I've been watching Super Bowl, it's always been some sort of special guest.
Well, even the question I had added with that was who was the first one non-referee to conduct the coin toss. Led it right into the same one. I had that as a question too. That answer is Red Grange.
What that? So you got one more. That's it.
That's it.
So
That's
Ty
the one.
won.
Ty gets the win.
Boo.
Haters. Haters. All y'all some haters.
Ty, what you want, man? What's the prize you want?
Ty been
You don't
cashing
have to
in
answer now.
ever since the Dodgers won, the Lakers won. Ty been cashing in, man.
Yes,
Champion, Trav.
Congratulations, Ty. Congratulations, Ty. We appreciate you.
You don't want me to be a champion, Ty.
I really
Absolutely.
don't. I really don't.
And you know what? He's an Ohio State guy too, so he was almost there for the 3P on that end. So he'll get the 3P.
Very good point. Very good point.
However, that didn't take place.
Tanya, don't start. Don't start.
I promise. Clay is the only reason why I brought the Ohio State thing up.
Nick Saban is still the devil. He's still the devil.
Hey, listen, man. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Big shout. We've been shouting y'all out all night. We really appreciate y'all. Let's go. Closing thoughts around the horn. First of all, Germ, Vic, and myself will be back tomorrow, 2:00. Super Bowl views and dues. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be 60 to 90 minutes. We might show film. We got some great stuff. There's a lot to talk about. It's going to be a great show leading up to the greatest Super Bowl matchup ever. But before we do that, since you are the first lady, Tanya, you are going to be the first person to give us your Super Bowl prediction officially. Kick us off, ma'am. Do the honors. I don't know if we got any hand bites for this one, but
Okay. I haven't come up with a score yet, but I'm picking Kansas City. By 3.
okay. For the gambling people, it is 3.5 right now, I do believe. So you're taking Kansas City by 3. Okay. Mahomes the MVP?
Excuse me.
I don't think so.
Okay, interesting. A name you want to give out, or just instinct? You don't feel
Kelsey.
It's gonna be Mahomes.
I don't think it's going to be Mahomes. I think Let me see. If I had to pick somebody, I would pick. Okay, so the loyal part of me wants it to be Bell, but
okay,
that's probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna go with Tyreek Hill.
that's a good one. Godfather, sir, your turn.
Well, mainly, man, because you dudes won't, y'all done diss me during Big Shot. Vic, y'all don't want to watch the game with us. I'm going with the Chiefs. Straight up. On the Chiefs. 38-32.
Damn.
Because y'all don't want to watch the game with us.
Damn.
So, with that being said, I'm just going to leave it like this right here.
I ain't got no more
Hey,
talk.
Jay, you of all people know, if there is one person who cannot be pressured into doing something he doesn't want to do,
this is you.
Yes, right.
That's all. Well, this is why I just ended it like this, Chef.
I ain't got no more talk.
Ty Love, sir. First of all, Ty, you are the tithe through. So
no, don't do it.
What is
don't
the
do
main
it.
entree for tomorrow?
I said it in the chat for all those full disclosure and transparency. I don't want to talk about food with y'all. Y'all insulted my McRibs. Y'all insulted my love for boneless wings. Forget y'all. Don't worry about what I'm eating tomorrow.
Damn.
You see how you feel? Don't worry about what I'm eating tomorrow.
Yeah, who knows? I don't even want to know.
He bench pressed chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Boneless wings exist. That's all I'll say. Y'all can order them. They are a real thing, legitimately.
For the Super Bowl?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
feel better.
but if you out and about and you get boneless wings at whether you at B-Dubs, whether you at a bar or something, that's on you. Do what you like. Shout out to him on that one. I just shout out to Digital Underground.
Shout out to Shock G and the Digital Underground. Exactly. I just want to know will the Rolling Rock be on deck though? You still drinking Rolling Rock?
Hold up, that's Victor, and that's that's Rich. Okay, that's them. Like that's not me. All right, so I was never part of the Rolling Rock crew.
I ain't mad at you.
That's all Victor Mino, and that's all Rich.
shout out to the 1,000 faces of Victor Mino. We know how big
Mino, all them profiles.
That's what I'm saying. All of them. Rocktive, Octave.
Yeah, all
of them.
Trav, you are the official Bucks fan of the crew. Give me your predictions and your MVP predictions for tomorrow's game.
First of all, if y'all believe anything what Hell just up there told you, okay, because I know how this road goes.
We've been through this a few times.
We done been through this road before, and we know what we pick is not what may happen. So what he done is a whole psychological type deal.
That's
but
my
me personally, oh man.
Don't say Brady. Don't say it.
30. It's gonna be 31-28.
And we know you don't even gotta say it. We know who you picking.
31-28.
Go with Godwin.
Who's the MVP?
It's gonna be Tom Brady.
Okay.
It's gonna be Tom Brady.
Okay. Shout out to Big Shot in there. 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Mountain, 11 a.m. Pacific, and 8 p.m. if you in London. If you in Brazil, you in Eastern time as well. So shout out to Raphael, our international spectator. Shout out to everybody who's been in the comments. Shout out to everybody who stuck around for 2.5 hours. This has been a fun show. It didn't even feel like 2.5 hours. Remember, follow us on Twitter, scene_the, SCEN, Instagram, the.scene. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch.com coming soon. Scene spelled SCEN because we set trends, not follow them around here while we change everybody's narrative. Shout out to the Godfather, J Ham, the DVR Czar, Trav. Shout out to Tav Through, Ty Love. Shout out to my astute brothers, as always, Germ and Vic Jr., who will be on tomorrow. Last, certainly not least, the First Lady, Tanya. Thank you for joining us, as always, and gracing us with your presence. Enjoy the games tomorrow. Enjoy tonight. Get you a little breather. Watch a little basketball. Watch a little Netflix or something. Tomorrow, we got you covered right before kickoff, 2 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're there. Take us home, True.
See you tomorrow.